Right.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of The Whistle. We're back to our normal episodes where we review last week's games and go through our picks for next week. If you didn't catch the episode last week, it was our latest rendition of our power rankings, which, we kind of missed on some already.
Not our fault. Not our fault.
One week after.
We were fine.
Yeah, at the time.
But hindsight's 2020. So in a couple weeks, we'll redo that power ranking. But for now, we're on to our normal episode. Let's throw it to Mike to start us off. As always, let's hear how we did last week. I feel decent. There were some tricky games on this card. There were some upsets, but how'd we do?
Ange, how do you think you did in respect to
If
everyone?
I had to guess, looking at the scores, I probably won only like 7 games.
That was a lot.
I won
about
8.
to say, yeah.
How do you think you did with respect to other people in the room with us right now? They had the Eagles throwback too. That's gross.
I think you did.
No.
You probably did better than me.
So you think Josh is a stupid dummy?
I don't know what to think.
I definitely did the worst.
I don't know what to think of Josh, but I think your zigs were better than my zags. If I had to go off
Okay.
Was I not the
knee-jerk
worst?
reaction, why I did the best?
No, you did the worst.
What?
All right, that yeah. So I'm not wrong.
We're worse than my
So I'm not wrong.
Zags, and Josh was somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, you
8
definitely
wins,
did better.
9 wins, 10 wins.
Oh,
All right, okay.
We can't get off each other
Because we split on. I didn't have. Because
I picked the Cowboys.
we had the Cowboys. That's why I knew you probably did.
Yeah,
better
I'll give you
than
some
Mike.
glaring ones. Dolphins, Cardinals.
But I had the Eagles, right?
I picked the Cardinals.
Yeah, I know you did.
Okay, good.
Go
I want to
through,
repeat it last week.
Well,
Go through the list.
So
Tell
I'll
us.
tell you
Tell us
some,
what we had.
some glaring ones. So Cardinals, Dolphins. You took the Dolphins. Bengals, Eagles. You're the
All
only
right, but
person
that
who took
was
the Eagles. You were wrong.
Yeah, but
I don't know what to tell you.
it felt good.
Bills, Seattle. You took Seattle.
Have to.
Have the tough one.
Jeez.
I was the only person to take the Commanders. Crazy. I was the only person to take the 49ers.
Well,
crazy. You took the Giants versus the Steelers.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Tough.
That game sucked.
Right.
That was technically a win too.
That was the only ones we kind of you kind of deviated on. You're the only person to take the Chargers over the Saints.
Only one that had the Eagles, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I feel all right.
So our scores now for the whole season:
I'm falling
49
behind.
wins, 50 wins, 52 wins.
All right.
Yes, I'm pulling away. I'm pulling
No, you're not
away.
pulling away.
2 wins, baby.
You were
Technically,
up 3
he
on me
is.
last time. You're only up 2 now.
That's still pulling away.
No, you're not pulling. That's not pulling away from. You're still the same gap.
Oh,
Only
so I'm
3 wins.
thinking about when
Pulling
next
a-
week.
He's pulling
I'm
away
pulling
from
away.
me.
Right.
I'm gonna pull away.
Well, yeah. I guess he's pulling away from Ange, but the seeding is only it's a 3-win spread still.
Okay, very good. So there you have it. Those were our picks last week, our overall records. I have some ground to make up. But before we get into the picks for next week, let's talk about the games. Now, we could talk about Thursday Night Football, but we didn't pick it on the card because we did record during Thursday Night Football last week. But the Vikings lost their second game on the bounce last week at Los Angeles. Rams got Cooper Kupp back. They had Puka Nacua back. And it looks like they're going to pick up right where they left off.
Yeah.
At least offensively. It was a 30-20 win in favor of the Rams. Now, I feel good about my take on the Vikings because I knew they were not going to win this division. They're just not going to win the division. Whether or not they fall into like the 7 seed, 6 seed, I don't know because everybody's telling me that their schedule is a lot easier than most of the league. I don't know. We'll see, but I don't know. I can't say I'm surprised that they went to the Rams and lost. Is anybody surprised?
I'm a little shocked.
The only
watching
reason
the
I was
game.
surprised is because I didn't think Puka was actually going to play
He was
like
going to play like that.
that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't assume the Rams are just gonna go right back to the
Yeah.
regularly scheduled program. To be honest, so I was a little shocked watching the game. I go, wow.
To be fair, they did that shit last year when Kupp got hurt and came back. They were just like, all right, cool, go ahead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just didn't. They looked so bad. Like last week, who'd the Rams play the week before last? They looked. Matthew Stafford
Week
had like 5
before
points.
last?
Yeah, week 7.
Oh, so 8 or 7, 1 week.
It was a win against
They played the
Vegas.
Raiders,
That's what I thought it
and
was.
it was
play
like
well,
the most
yeah.
gross win ever.
But they had
Like I remember watching that game for some of it because I forgot who the fuck I needed, And
They had
I was
lineman
like,
injuries too. I think
Stafford looked so gross playing. I was like, I thought he was honestly done. I was like, Jesus Christ.
It's
But
over.
no, I mean, I guess he just needed someone good throwing to the ball to him.
Yeah. So we'll see. Do you think the Rams make a little run here and get back in the wild card spot? I mean, they're what, 3-4? Is that what they are?
Yep.
Yeah. I don't
the
know
whole
who they
division's
play
up.
coming up in week 9, but I mean, we'll see. I mean, yeah, you're right. The whole division is up for grabs. I think the Cardinals are leading the division now
Yeah. On like
after this
tiebreakers.
week.
They have a chance to take the lead. They're
But
playing
we'll
the
see.
Seahawks.
I mean,
I said that was one of the best, closest divisions.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's tough.
when you have
I don't
Stafford,
think
Cup,
the
and
Cardinals-
Nakua,
I don't think the Cardinals
No.
are legit
Yeah,
at
yeah,
all.
I agree.
That's probably the most fraudulent 1 seed right now,
yeah.
off the top of my head. Yeah.
Anything else about this game? or-
I think Sam Darnold's starting the show.
starting
the
to,
old
starting
Sam
to
Darnold?
regress.
Yeah, like Sam
Yeah.
Darnold's starting the show where he was not good.
Well, he's having his rookie slump. That's all it is.
Right. Well, I saw that basically like within like so on the planned plays, like the first like 20 or 30
Yep.
plays, which are like kind of planned out,
Yeah.
like this is what we're gonna do.
He's great.
He's great.
Yeah.
But everything after like the second, like halfway through the second quarter is like he's like mid.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't. I maybe I'd have to look at like if they're blowing people out by halftime.
Well, I think it's just.
Which
I
they
think
did
he's
with the
still
Packers. So it's like
just getting in the swing of things at this point.
you think he's still getting in the swing of things?
Like in terms of like playing high level football for this long for an extended period of
right.
time.
I guess so.
So like
Uncharted waters.
just more
We'll have to
practice.
see.
I mean, maybe he should be getting better as the year goes on.
Right. He should
Technically,
be
technically.
technically,
So,
but he's also Sam Darnold. So you have to remember that.
He's going to start seeing ghosts again.
Right. He could.
He's Sam Darnold, but he's also that's Sam Darnold.
He's Sam Darnold, but he's also Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
But moving right along into the 1 o'clock windows, huge shock. The Browns
know?
They be doing this.
hosting the Ravens and getting a dub 29-24. Jameis Winston looked pretty good.
Was it a shock?
LASIK.
Why do you say it like that?
Looked pretty good. Well, because on paper, seeing the Browns beat Baltimore is
Yeah.
a shock.
I don't think you should.
But
Yeah.
what
I
a
don't think you
feel
should.
good!
That's
What a feel good
that's
win for
standard-
Jameis Winston.
That's a standard
I mean,
divisional loss.
I thought that was pretty heartwarming. He came
that
out
was
and had
tough,
some
yeah.
pretty cool things to say about, what it means to, ride for an organization and do your best for the fans no matter the circumstance. I mean, it's a team that obviously has just traded Amari Cooper. They obviously were down to Deshaun Watson. They arguably upgraded at quarterback. So maybe it's not
they
that
did.
surprising. But, yeah, this is another one of those Ravens games where you sit there and say, how are they losing? I mean, I don't know if it's a case where they just play to their opponent because obviously they lost to Vegas as well, pretty disgustingly. They had a chance kind of to win it at the end, Baltimore, but they were going to have to complete some wacky Hail Mary too.
Literally,
it just
yeah.
didn't happen, and the Ravens fall to 5-3. But does this move you guys in any way in terms of your feelings towards Baltimore? Do you think they're not as good as the number 1 seed where we had them ranked?
Like, okay. Well, I personally wouldn't
Well,
have
you
them
didn't
there.
have them there
I would,
to begin
I would
with,
keep
yeah.
them where I would have had them at, which is
like
3.
what, 3?
Yeah. I would have just kept them there.
That's
Because, like,
fair.
this is just one of those games. It could have been better. Honestly. Oh, you're yawning? I was like, what the fuck just happened?
No, I was saying
there was,
something, It was one of those days.
There was one play that I remember seeing where, like, I think it was Rashad Bateman was like deep, wide open downfield, and the sun got in his eyes, and like they would have won that game
Ball
if he
right in
caught
his
that pass. So it's just it's not
Yeah.
great
Listen.
to see if you're a Ravens fan or you're having them like high up in your power rankings, but I don't think it shifts the needle. They're still a great team, and if they were to play again tomorrow, they'd probably win that game. So
This is a moral neutral. A third more sinister item.
Not a
you haven't
loss or
seen
a
this
win?
whole-
Yeah.
It's not a loss or a win. It's a moral neutral.
you're like, oh damn, they lost.
Because
It's a lateral move.
they should have won.
Yeah.
They lost. Bad. Not good because they didn't play great.
Yep.
No, yeah.
Right? But what the problem was, and I have to look at the Raiders game because obviously I know the Chiefs game stats. They only ran the ball 11 times with Derrick Henry.
See, that's
So hold up before you say that's concerning.
In
No,
this
no,
game,
that's what we're gonna
can you
say.
Can you click on the stats?
now
list
they
again?
should know.
Run more.
Run the fucking ball, bitch.
That's what I said earlier in the when we were doing this earlier.
Right.
I was like,
But I think they'll get
what they
the
do
habit
is
to understand
if
that
they
by the
get
end
down
of the
early,
year.
they're just not going to run
Right.
the ball, and that's
which
rough.
they should be. They just don't. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah,
They ran
yeah,
11
yeah,
times.
11
I mean, still got 73 yards.
73
He's fucking a
yards.
beast.
But technically, only 13 handoffs the whole game.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah.
You can't be doing that.
Which they need to do more of.
They should know better.
That's the problem.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Right.
Does Deontay Johnson
Yes.
move the needle for you with them.
No.
Yeah, 100%.
I think
he
the offense
definitely
is completely the same.
he makes them stronger where they're weakest, which is their
Well,
receivers.
it's just like on third down, they have a more sure guy that can catch the ball,
right,
basically.
which is great.
He's just going to slide back into the Bateman
He
spot.
probably
I don't think it's
doesn't
going
drop
to.
that Bateman ball.
Like, does
Probably
it give them
doesn't,
enough
but-
to worry about? Does it give defenses enough to worry about
no, I
to
don't. I don't
open
think
up like the run game even further or their passing game?
even further.
I think you live and
Well,
die.
no, that's what I'm
He's
saying.
already going crazy.
If
how
you
much,
lock-
how much
listen-
more can he do?
If you lock down the run, like they're probably not going to win the game.
Yeah.
Right, but you
So
probably
like
can't
you
lock
just
down the
you,
run.
you just say fuck it. Let's just go all out and run anyway. The way they're built is like they're not going to scare you with the passing. Like Lamar, he's passing actually extremely well this year, but like the game's on the line. Like if it's not him running the ball, it's probably not going to work out that well.
Right. Yeah.
I like it. I like it for postseason stuff.
Yeah, postseason.
Because now they're going to be more rounded overall, and they actually basically got this motherfucker for free.
Yeah,
They got him for like basically like a fucking like a undrafted free agent.
Yeah.
It was like, what was it? A fifth for a sixth and Deontay Johnson?
Yeah, I
You
mean-
trade a fifth for a fifth because the Panthers fucking sixth round pick
yeah.
a fifth. So would you just picked up his contract? He's a free agent at that point. They literally just picked up a free agent who's he's basically he is a wide receiver one in my standing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah.
So in my mind, I mean they only got better, obviously. Yeah, I think they just need to understand who they are. They need to run the ball at least 15 times with Derrick Henry a game, and I think they win every single game. I just don't understand why they don't do
well,
that.
you know, they did it last year in the postseason, so maybe they should have learned, but I guess they haven't.
Exactly. But I feel like they will now because they're like, oh, look at this. When we don't run him like a minimum of 12 times, you lose the game.
Yeah, but there's been 3 games already this year where they have gotten that lesson and haven't really learned from it, clearly.
Well, the first one, they basically won. I wouldn't learn from that.
Yeah, but at the same time, like,
The second one was the Raiders go, that's a fluke. Third one, I go, all right, hold up.
I would say I would
Which
agree
even
with
this one,
that.
you go divisional. You go,
I would
all right.
agree with that only if they hadn't played against the Chiefs that way and then lost, and then play them again with an even better running game and then still not run as much. Like, that's kind of crazy.
But they didn't know who Derrick Henry was. You know?
Yeah, they didn't know.
They didn't know who he
Derrick Henry
was.
Well,
They knew who he was.
Derrick Henry knew who he was, and he said, "Damn."
So, anyways, no, it gives me. Honestly, yeah. I mean, I probably bumped the Ravens down to 3, but I think we went over this before. It was like that tier list of 1, 2, 3 is pretty much like,
Locked, and they'll just
Yeah.
shift up and down, left to right.
well, hopefully not, but yeah. I can't wait till the Chiefs lose a game. I'm dropping them so hard.
But moving on to probably the team that's number 1 ranked
Should be.
in the NFL right now. It was the Detroit Lions playing close to the Tennessee Titans and absolutely smashing them 15-14. I don't have too much to say. The one thing that jumps off the page to me, though, let me ask you guys a question.
Okay.
No.
How many yards of offense
Oh, I know this one.
do you think Detroit had in this game?
Yards of offense.
If you had to guess.
It's
How
less
many-
than 200.
How many total yards of offense do you
173.
It's
I
not-
would
it's
say-
not less than 200.
287.
Lower.
234.
Higher.
252.
That was crazy.
Thanks.
Is that it?
258.
Hey, all right, we'll take it.
Golf only threw
You saw that. Everyone
Yeah.
saw that.
Golf
Goff
only
barely
threw
threw.
for 85 yards.
But he had what? 3 touchdowns, right? 4 maybe.
Yeah.
Montgomery threw one in.
Yep.
I mean, they were fucking trying to get everybody to score.
Yeah,
They love that
honestly.
shit,
It,
bro.
it was getting disrespectful.
The fucking linemen
Um,
and everything. Yeah.
But yeah, Lions 6-1. I think they're the hottest team in football right now.
Seems like it.
Right? I think they've won 5 on the bounce. Yeah, 5 in a row.
Yeah, last one they
So-
lost was. Who the fuck
But
did
they
lose to?
lost
Vikings?
to the Bucks.
Oh yeah.
They lost to
Yeah,
the Buccaneers.
stupid ass win.
But yeah, they have a big one coming up next week against Green Bay. We'll get to that later. But does anyone else have
Great
anything
one.
else to say about this game?
Nah, I mean they
Calvin Ridley coming out game this season.
Yeah, Mason Rudolph.
Yeah, I guess so. Mason Rudolph coming out.
I think he had 10 for 143. That was the stat line I saw.
Good for him, I guess.
Yeah, but I got nothing else on that front. Moving on. Texans, another fluky win at home
True.
against the Indianapolis Colts. It was
Could've
close
lost.
the first time they played. It was even
Yeah.
closer this time, 23-20. Yeah, I mean, now obviously we've seen Thursday Night Football already. Day of
Right.
recording is Friday, which they obviously lost to the Jets. We'll talk about that next week.
DOR Friday.
But yeah, Stephon Diggs goes down, ACL injury, non-contact.
Yeah, that's
I think
rough.
the Texans are done.
They looked miserable.
I mean,
They were already on the way out. in
will
my
they
opinion.
win the division?
no,
Probably.
no.
Like, they're lucky to be in the division that they're in.
I mean, a 2-game lead.
like,
yeah.
Indianapolis technically has
With
an
a tiebreaker,
outside
double
chance.
tiebreaker, you got me. But I honestly
But
think that
The Colts
Texans squeak
dropped
out
2
9
games
wins.
to Houston. So, unless they are going to finish with a better record than
Yeah.
Houston,
They do probably.
Yeah, but they have to
Who
make up
knows?
the 2.
I got the Colts
That's
getting
rough.
10 wins.
look, anything can
I don't know
happen.
their schedule, but I got them 10. I getting 10 wins.
Probably.
Look,
not.
it's certainly
Losing
possible.
this week.
The other storyline on the Colts side, obviously Anthony Richardson. I didn't think he played that bad. A lot of people are taking this
Right.
I was tired out of proportion. I mean, you guys have watched football longer than me. Like, I don't know if that's ever necessarily
I've
happened. where
never seen a player
quarterback
sub themselves
has
out of the
literally
game
been
like
like,
that.
yo, I got
Well, that's a lot.
A quarterback,
Yes,
a quarterback, a quarterback. No, that's
I can't say
insane.
I've seen a quarterback ever do that, but someone was saying, I forgot. I think it was Shaq Leonard's not on the team anymore, right?
I don't think so.
He's somewhere. Is he on the Bucks?
I think he got traded recently. I think he might be on
Right.
the Bucks, but he got traded recently.
He was saying, he goes, well, man, if you watch the play, he threw like a 300-pound lineman
Yes,
off him,
he
then
did.
ran
Yeah.
for like 30 yards. So he was like, I'd
Yeah.
be fucking tired
Yeah,
too.
but people do that
he's
shit all the
fine.
time.
You can't say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People do that shit all the time?
People run a lot more than that, or
he's
exert
not
more
the first
energy
part,
than
though,
that.
Not the first part.
What, throw a 300 lineman off them? Running backs do it all the time.
Oh, running backs.
Yeah.
Who can sub themselves out?
They can.
Maybe
Right.
look, maybe
But they don't, really.
They don't. But
Listen,
I mean,
I admire the honesty.
I thought
I
it was.
don't.
It was
That's-
pretty.
that's
I was very
shocking.
confused. I thought he got hurt.
I guess. Listen, if you were having the game of your life and you just led the team down in the field goal position and you're like up big, you're playing great, and you got to take a second off, sure, buddy.
Why don't
When
you
you're
just
when
call
you
it
when,
run
when you
play? I
complete
was
like 3
told to do a run
passes, brother, get out of here.
Take a time out or something. I don't know.
So yeah,
Man, maybe you're just tired of being ass.
He's obviously
Right.
since been benched for Joe Flacco,
About time.
who's going to start this weekend. Some stat lines from this game: Jonathan Taylor had 105 on the ground and a
Yeah.
tutty, pretty cool.
Yeah.
Josh Downs
Josh
had
Downs.
109 through the air.
miss.
Joe Mixon, another 100-yard performance, touchdown,
Joe Mixon's
25
nice this
carries.
year. I don't get it.
But yeah, this game doesn't change too much for me. I still feel good about my Colts getting into the playoff prediction. I think Mike's on that too, right?
Yeah, I mean, I will say, I think they. Honestly, I do think they make the division. That's my wild take. However, through the year,
There's gonna be, dude. There's gonna be a really stinky team that gets in.
Listen.
I think it's gonna be
Reasonably, I don't understand the benching of Richardson.
okay.
Yes,
Go off. Why?
Yes, does in the short term, does this make sense if you were trying to win something, but you're not winning anything? Even if you win the division, you're losing in the first.
Well, I don't think they're doing it for that reason. I think
What are they
they're
doing it for?
I think they're trying
They're
to be.
done.
No, you know what happened? They started him knowing he was a project QB,
Right.
And now they're trying to backtrack on it. And
Why?
I think they're just saying, you know what?
Scroll up.
Let's get what we can out of him now. Hopefully, he's able to learn behind Flacco, and then later on, maybe if we think he's improved in that sense, because we see him in practice every day,
Well, they're a game
then
outside
we can
of
move
the
him
wild
on.
card. Are they not?
Yeah, probably.
Because the only other team with 4 wins is the
Broncos.
Is the
Broncos
Chargers.
have 5 and Chargers. There's 1, 2 wild card. Jets have 3. Keep scrolling.
I mean, yeah,
Ravens in the
Ravens
other
have
wild
They'll
card.
probably
yeah.
sneak in now.
So they can sneak in the wild card. I honestly think they win the division. Joe Flacco looks great. I mean, the team's good offensively. Their team's like great.
Yeah, they're not bad.
Oof.
But
Let me show you the Colts.
They both have like a rough schedule.
Ooh. Oh my. Oh,
Chiefs,
I don't
Vikings,
know.
all
I mean,
that, yeah.
Maybe the end of the season they win 5 in a
come on,
row.
well, Jets, Pats, Titans,
I think they
Giants?
lose all those games.
I mean, honestly, they could win the last 5. What's the last 5? Scroll down.
Broncos,
They
Jags.
could win the last 5. They can win like 6 out
They
of
might
those
grab
games.
9. They might
I
grab
6 out of those
wins.
9.
I could see them losing at
Would-
least 3 of these.
They might grab 9 wins.
There's only-
like total.
Oh,
total.
I was like, there's only 9 games.
Relax.
There's 10 games left.
Relax.
Oof, I don't know.
Yeah, they definitely lose. They probably lose the next 2 unless
I think they
Vikings
lose the
are
next
really
4.
going to show something.
You got the Vikings,
No,
the
they could
Bills,
beat
the Jets,
The
and the
Jets are
Lions. They're
fraudulent.
losing
Jets
all
are
4 of those
fraudulent.
games.
Joe
They might.
Flacco versus Aaron
They'll probably
Rodgers.
beat the Patriots. They'll have a tough game against the Broncos.
They'll win.
They'll beat the Titans,
They'll
and
win
then
that.
probably lose against the Giants.
They'll win
and
that.
Probably lose against the Jags.
Right, hater.
Crazy.
Let's
keep it
So the
rolling.
Texans win the division with fucking 7 wins. What do you got?
But they probably will.
Well, Texans won't lose out. But
Colts are dog.
let's keep it rolling. Another team in their division, the Jags, played host to the Green Bay Packers. Lost. They lost again
Jordan Love dead,
because they suck.
but alive.
Yeah, Jordan Love. I don't know. They're saying it's a groin injury. Then I saw that he said he's going to play, but I don't think he's practiced at all this
They should
week.
They should bench him. Put him in this week.
I don't know why they would play him this week. Yeah.
There's no point. I forgot who they play. There's literally no point. Just leave it like Willis.
So who
Luke
knows?
Willis
They have an
down
easy. They have
3-0.
an easy game. I'm
Thanks.
pretty sure.
No, they don't. They play the Lions. at home.
Oh, never mind.
Malik Willis can do it. I mean, they're going to lose anyways.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
But yeah, Jordan Love, he threw for 196, threw a pick, didn't throw a touchdown. Malik Willis threw a touchdown. Josh Jacobs had his game of the season.
Eye-opening.
I think he finally caught a receiving touchdown, right? He had the most receptions.
Josh Jacobs?
He had the most receptions
In a
I think,
career?
ever without catching a
Was that game? I thought it was a game
touchdown
before.
pass.
Absolute bum.
I can tell you right now.
We don't trust you.
Oh, you're right. It was the game before.
Yeah.
Damn, what was I thinking of? Well, either way, he had 2 on the ground for 127. Pretty cool to see. Tucker Croft got in the end zone. Yeah, Green Bay is rolling.
Malik Willis, him.
We'll see how healthy Jordan Love is. The
I guess
Jags
he probably has to play, huh?
on the other side, they stink. They're going to get worse. Obviously, Brian Thompson Jr. I think is out.
Right.
How many weeks? Right,
2 to 4.
2 to
Christian
4.
Kirk's definitely out
2 to
for the rest
4.
of the year.
broke his
Yeah, Kirk is
collarbone.
done.
Collarbone.
So
I
yeah.
know collarbone was that long. I thought people came back
Oh
from
yeah.
collarbone.
You have to.
Can't take any contact. You
Rodgers
have to-
broke his collarbone. He came back in the season.
Yeah, but he's not taking any hits, hopefully.
I guess.
He's going to get hit.
Yeah, it's not good.
Maybe he got
in
shattered.
Jacksonville. They might finish.
Probably
they might
could have
end
been a
up.
fracture. This was probably a clean break or something.
Oh, maybe.
They might end up finishing with the worst record.
No, Titans are too bad.
You think so? I feel bad
Probably.
for Christian Kirk because him and Deontay Johnson were 2 of the receivers that were rumored on getting moves
Right.
too.
Right.
So that kind of sucks for him.
But he'll definitely go on next season.
But yeah, I have really nothing else to say about Green Bay. Anybody?
No, I mean, they look pretty good. I think Jordan Love's playing he's playing Brett Favre ball, which is good and bad because he's throwing those picks, but he's also making crazy throws. So
I think he's
do
good
I
when
have
he's.
faith in them? They're definitely not winning the division, I'll tell you that. Lions definitely win the
Well,
division.
yes. Yeah.
Do they come in second?
Probably.
I have to wait and see. I like the Vikings defense better.
Yeah.
They let up 27 to the Jags.
I mean,
Jags aren't playing
quarterback wise,
great.
I'm gonna trust Jordan Love over Sam Darnold.
Right, fair.
I think
But
honestly,
who do you trust defensively and offensive
the
weapons?
Packers defense isn't that bad.
Packers
and-
defense is great.
Right, I just trust 27 to the Jags.
Well, I mean,
defense-
And
great.
Brian Thomas left at halftime.
I was.
Christian Kirk was probably.
We'll
at
see this
halftime.
weekend. We'll see this weekend.
I think it was more of the
All right,
offense
all
not
right.
being able to get shit done. The Jaguars just had ample opportunities. Because Jordan Love, if you're watching the game, he was hurt I think probably the second series. He was limping around and over and over and over again.
Should have, yeah, 100%.
He was just hindering the team at that point. But I don't know. We'll see.
Let's move to the division leading Arizona Cardinals at 4-4. They went into Miami and snuck it out 28-27. I think they won at the end, right, on a field goal.
Yep.
I don't know what to think of Arizona, to be honest. I didn't think much of them going into the season. I'm shocked that they have a 500 record
They're gross. They're nasty.
8 weeks
They're
into
cheaters,
the
honestly.
season.
Cheaters.
Um,
These last 2 games have been fraudulent. Most
mean,
fraudulent wins I've ever seen in my life.
Kyler's balling out. I mean,
Kyler's
he
playing really
threw
well.
for 307, threw
Don't
for
care.
2 touchdowns. Marvin Harrison Jr. got in the end zone again, caught 6 for 111.
Bust.
Does anybody think they hold on and win the division?
No.
No, they're just one of those teams where they win games that they probably shouldn't, and then it comes back on them.
End of the year, they'll probably be 500.
Yeah.
Can they be?
They'll
No,
be
it's only
like-
17 games. They can't be.
No, they'll be third though, wherever they're at.
And on the Dolphins
Yeah,
side,
probably.
takeaways I have here: Tua
Third,
Tagovailoa came back.
Wait. Hold up.
Brain
What-
motion.
what's-
You think they'll be third in the division?
Seahawks, Rams, them.
They
yeah.
might be below the Rams.
Oh shit!
Niners.
Niners.
They'll be less. Yeah, they'll be less. They'll be less. They have to be.
That's what I'm saying.
Unless
who
the
fuck's
Seahawks are.
last? That's what I'm saying. Seahawks should be
If
last.
Seahawks and the Cardinals are
Either
gonna
Cardinals or Seahawks
fight
at
for
this
a
point.
third
I thought the
spot.
Seahawks are going hot, and I was pretty disappointed in them. Continue.
But yeah,
Damn.
Miami side of the ball, Tua Tagovailoa is back. And might as well
Good.
not play. To be honest, I mean,
What?
they're 2-5.
Tua
Oh,
in 5.
I think you're trying
I
to say
mean-
he made no difference. I was like, Jesus Christ. I mean, they almost won.
I mean, look, he makes a difference. I just think at 2-5,
right.
I mean,
But I don't know what you want him to do.
can they get back
Yeah.
in the wild card
No.
race?
They technically
Well, they only have to
can.
get. They have to have
It's like
they're 2 games behind or 3 games behind. So technically they can, right?
yeah. Like if they win
It's
this
gonna be
week, they'll be
tough.
ahead of the Jets,
It's gonna be tough, but
and they'll be second in our division. So they very well.
I mean,
might get
can I read you their next 3 games?
Yes.
oh, click on it. Let's see it.
Rams, Raiders, Patriots.
They could.
They could fuck
win
around
all
and,
three.
and win
They
3
could
on the
win all
bounce
three.
and be
Click on it.
500.
Show me
They
their,
really
show me their
could.
schedule coming up.
You just said it.
They really
I
could.
don't want to see the rest of them.
Then they have the
Tough.
Packers, Jets, Texans, Niners, Browns, Jets again. Look, it's gonna be close.
So they definitely lose this week. Dolphins, Bills.
Oh, I'm
Bills
sorry.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry. I didn't even see they played the Bills.
The Bills at home too.
Yeah, no, they
Oh.
they whack them every year.
Then the Rams. Who,
Rams, Raiders,
in my mind, they
Patriots,
lose.
they
That's
could-
a Monday night game.
They could go on a little run.
Raiders, they probably win. Patriots is a coin flip. They probably win with Tua. Packers, they probably lose. Jets is a coin flip for me. Texans,
Who knows?
That's a coin flip as well at this point.
Nico Collins is going to be back by then. They'll be fine. 49ers should be fully healthy by then.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a loss.
I mean, yeah, I hear what you're saying, but what do? Just sit there and lose, I guess?
Well, the only reason I was saying that is because I was watching Sports Talk, and I don't remember who it was, but one of the analysts on ESPN was suggesting that they should just pack it up. Pack up the season.
Yeah, but how
bench,
would you...
bench Tua, let him get healthy for next year. And
He's healthy now. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's like...
I would keep playing him.
I don't think you can do that, like, legally.
I think if you look at, and I think if you look at,
Blatant tanking, I think.
I think if you look at the teams in the AFC that are in the wild card spots, the Dolphins have better teams than them. Like the Dolphins have a better team than Denver. They have a better team than the Colts.
Well, that's
right.
That's the thing with Tua. Like,
So obviously the schedule plays a big factor.
you
in
can't
that,
shut the
but-
season down because their offense at its best is so good that they could
Right.
just outlast some of these teams.
Right.
So you have to just fucking play it out and see what happens.
100%. Moving on to, we're staying in the AFC East. Patriots pulling out a dub at home against the New York Jets.
Hey, real ones know.
Ramondre Stevenson had a pair on the ground. Didn't help me win my fantasy game, but he tried.
He tried.
I did try. I was getting fucking nervous.
Drake May
Dead.
got hurt in this
killed him.
one, got concussed in this
Out
one.
of nowhere.
Didn't play too many series. He only got the chance to throw the ball 6 times. Jacoby Brissett came in and finished it. He threw for 132.
Yeah, Jacoby Brissett ain't so bad.
He actually played like kind of all right. I was like, oh, where the fuck was this?
He was
for 4
watching.
weeks?
He was
Yeah, he
watching
ran
Drake
one
May, he
in.
goes, all right.
He ran one in, so
He's actually throwing.
I mean,
the ball
3
well.
touchdowns on the ground for New England, not bad. But on the New York side of the ball, obviously we've already seen Thursday Night Football. They still don't look convincing
The
to
Jets
me.
are back, baby.
Somewhat
Yeah, Garrett Wilson had a decent game.
Yeah.
Caught 5 for 113.
off.
Uh,
Craziest catch of the year, I think.
He's very quietly been pretty good in fantasy.
He's doing
Yeah.
a lot better now that
Now that Devontae's there,
Devontae's
yeah, I
there.
saw that.
Until Devontae's fully in the system, and it's cooked.
But the Jets still haven't, even after watching last night against Houston, they still haven't
clicked. They're not
still
clicking
haven't
yet.
seen this like bump.
Yeah.
yet.
I'll tell you what, Rodgers was throwing like me
I've
out
seen
there.
the bump. I've seen the bump.
There's
There's
a
a
slight
slight-
bump,
it's not as much
but
as
it's
you
taking
think,
too long
right?
to get there in the game.
I think there'll be another bump. I mean, you saw that there was passes missed last night.
Yeah, a lot of
That was
passes
like-
missed, which is like,
should have hit those.
yeah.
So I think it's coming. It's coming. It's just a lineman thing. I think.
And
right now.
me personally, like I'm
Let him just
looking
make him
at
throw
I'm
it.
looking at their schedule the rest of the way.
bad.
It's pretty favorable.
Oh,
It's not bad. Cardinals, Colts, Seahawks. They have the Dolphins twice. Jags,
ooh.
Rams.
Actually, wow.
That's my problem. If you say like, oh, the Dolphins can make the playoffs, the Jets have such an easier schedule.
Yeah. it's
Yeah,
true.
now that I'm seeing
so
that,
tough.
you are right.
Right. That's
Well,
what you
they
have to
just
look
have
at
to be-
everyone's
they just
schedule.
have to
like,
play better.
Like even like I kind of like the Chargers making a run for the 7 seed based on I don't know what their
They
schedule
could,
is.
yeah. Who knows?
But I mean
We'll
I do
get
not
to
like
them,
John
too.
Hogbog, so
I think them dropping this game to the Patriots might screw them in the long run when it comes to tie breaks based on their division record because they're
Oh.
probably not going to beat Buffalo. And if they split with Miami too, their divisional record will be 2-4.
right.
Not good.
No, not at all.
Right, but it doesn't matter. What's that matter?
And it's not like I don't know. I
Tiebreakers
don't
only
know.
against
I
the
don't
team,
know
right?
if it matters.
So they're not going to win the division. Not going to do anything divisional. It's all wild card stuff.
I think I think
it
when
does go
when
to the
you're
wild
when you're
card.
doing like say they have the same record as another team,
In a
I
different
think that
division?
plays into it.
I'm pretty sure
sure that plays
it
into
does,
it.
bro.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
unless
Because there's no head to head against each.
Because
Yeah,
if they didn't play each other in the season,
Right. So I
it
thought
does.
tiebreakers are only like head to head things.
it's not only head to head because like
It's
they're-
gotta
They're
be
taking
one of the deciding
divisional wins too.
I think they do
Others only for
Because it-
intra divisional.
because technically you're getting in there on your division if you. I guess if you play well enough and you beat the other people in the division. If you have a better divisional record than another team in another division and you have the same record, I think that grants you the next
that would
spot.
make sense in my mind.
Yep.
But I don't know if the NFL works like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Moving along, another divisional matchup. Falcons went to Tampa Bay and won 31-26. It's obviously Tampa's first game without Chris
Nobody.
Godwin, without Mike Evans.
That'll Geezy.
We weren't really too sure what they were going to look like. I think we all had the Falcons to win.
We did.
Safe
Yes.
pick, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Easy pick.
I just feel really bad for them. I mean, Baker threw the ball 50 times in this game.
They look good. They look better than we
Threw-
thought.
Yeah, threw
I
for
think.
330, 3 touchdowns, had 2 picks again. Now all of a sudden he's
Yeah.
kind of throwing these ducks around.
Random. Like, don't need to do that, bro.
He has to.
Bucky Irving was the lead rusher,
Or something.
I guess.
carried 9 times for only 44. Cade Otton looked pretty good.
And hell yeah.
Caught 9 for 81,
Don't shout
2
out.
touchdowns.
Oh my God! We forgot completely.
What's the matter? What?
National Tight End Day.
Oh, brother.
This
Yeah.
entire day was
Shoved it down
fucking
our throat.
rigged,
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
Rigged as
Rigged.
hell.
I have to hear every 2 seconds. Every tight end scored a fucking touchdown.
Most of them.
Every second string tight end scored a touchdown. Every third tight end got fucking like 3 catches.
It made.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck they were on.
They got the call
And you
from
know
the
what?
boss and said, "Hey, it's National Tight End Day.
Every
Make
tight
sure."
end scored like 15 points except for mine.
Mine too.
No,
Good.
I'll
Jake
remember that,
Ferguson at the
fuckwads.
end of the day.
Yeah, Cole Kmet and
Hello?
Pat Freiermuth? I guess not.
And those were 2 guys that if you had to guess were scoring
Coulda had good
touchdowns.
It would have
days.
been, yeah.
Probably
I
would've.
imagine good guys. No,
Right.
it was all the shitters who got it.
But
Like
yeah,
Kyle
Cade
Pitts.
Otton.
Random.
Cade Otton had a great
Broncos.
performance. He put tight ends on his back on the map that day. And Kirk Cousins threw for 4 touchdowns, 276 through the air. Falcons 5-3, leading the division. They're probably going to win it.
Yeah, they should. I will say, I think Kirk Cousins looks like a guy who tore his Achilles.
Yeah.
Same with
I see
Rodgers.
so-
to be
I see
honest.
some things where he moves. I go, wow, that is tough to watch.
He's
Yeah.
clunking and junking.
Yeah, it is. It is. That is. Do I think they do in the playoffs? No,
No,
based on that fact.
depends who they play.
If they played the Steelers, if they play the Steelers again right now, I don't have faith in them putting up
Yeah.
20 points.
Fairs.
I mean, anyone
They
with a
wouldn't-
decent
I mean,
pass
they-
rush,
They wouldn't play the
Oh,
Steelers
yeah.
in the playoffs unless they got to the Super Bowl. But I see what you're saying.
right? I'm saying anyone with a decent pass rush would
Yes.
kill them,
No, I know.
No,
which is a problem, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, it probably is a problem.
What's plaguing America today?
With playing America,
but yeah,
quarterbacks
leading
with
the
kids
division.
problems.
I don't really have too much to say.
Nah, I mean that one's pretty cut and dry. I think the Bucks are dead in the water from the 2 weeks, pretty much.
Kyle
know who they
Pitts
play,
also
but-
grabbed 2 touchdowns in this game.
Yeah, it's a
there was
fraud.
4
Well, he
tight
dropped
end
the ball at the 1
touchdowns.
yard line. I'll have you know. So
He
that's
did.
Not,
He
Yeah,
did.
it's
But
up
they
for
counted it,
debate.
right?
they did.
But yeah,
Yeah, but-
Darnell Mooney caught one. Bijan Robinson caught one as well.
You John.
But yeah, Falcons moved to 5-3. Moving right along, a game that, in my opinion, was a must-win game this week for Cincinnati. The Bengals moved to 3-5. They played hosts to the Philadelphia
Yeah.
Eagles. Lost
Tough.
37-13.
Yeah.
Not
game, too.
good. T. Higgins was inactive. I think he was made inactive
Higgins.
on the day. So who knows? If Higgins plays, I imagine they don't lose by 20 in this one.
No, probably not.
But not a lot to smile about at all in Cincinnati right now.
They're dead in the water.
You think so? Season's over.
Tegan's out again this week.
Burrow was quoted on saying we have to win 7 out of 9. Doable.
Yeah, they all been saying that. The Jets said it too. 7 out of 9. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
Right.
It sounds good.
Where was the 7 out of fucking? Where was like the 5 of the last 7 games, buddy?
I
Or
know.
8 games rather. I don't know.
I know. Burrow on the day threw for 234, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Mike Gesicki. Shout out tight end
Jeez.
today.
Shout out tight end
Caught
today.
7 for 73. Jamar Chase caught 9 for
7
54.
73.
Yeah.
How the fuck is that? his
He had a
tight end
great
stat
catch,
line,
too.
bro? He's good.
Great
He's
catch.
good. I just can't. That's so
Chase
fucking stupid.
caught 9 on 11 targets for 54 and a tutty. But the Eagles side of the ball, Saquon. I mean, ran for 108 yards.
Right.
Go.
Jalen Hurts is still playing underwhelming, in my opinion.
Give me the.
He was a little better today, but I mean, he scored 3 touchdowns on the
from the
ground,
1
all
yard
within
fucking line,
inside
yeah.
the 2-yard line.
What's the Garretera? What's the Garretera stat line?
I have no idea who that is.
The
Who
backup
does he?
tight end.
Who does he
Oh,
play for?
Calcaterra or whatever. Yeah.
He caught 3 for 58. Grant Calcaterra.
Fair.
I'm pretty sure I like one like.
He put up
crazy
a fucking Jake
Devontae
Ferguson
Smith
game.
had a nice touchdown too as well. Caught 6 for 85 and
He
a
actually
tutty.
did something. Yeah.
See that back
stat. No,
in
I
the end
actually
zone.
didn't see that.
But yeah, they started really
Heard that
pouring
from
it on
It's loud, sorry.
onto Cincinnati in the second half. I mean, they scored 27 in the second half.
Eesh.
So
Kinda tough.
not
They
good. I
just-
mean, it was a tied game at halftime.
They whipped it out and let it on them.
But yeah, anything about the Eagles? Because I think they're going to win the division. A lot of people are really high on Washington. I think they're going to beat Washington probably twice.
Eagles? I'd say
to be
so,
honest.
Yeah.
It'll
Well,
be
maybe
it'll be
they'll split.
I'm
I think they'll
excited.
split. They'll
I'm
probably
excited for those games. I
I'm
can't
excited
wait
for
to
'em.
take them and to pick them when we do that week. But I think the Eagles are going to crack on
They
and
look a lot
hopefully win the
yeah,
NFC,
they do
so
look a
I
lot
can
better,
get one of
yeah.
my predictions
I
right.
don't think so. I don't trust Jalen Hurts for shit.
We'll see.
Yeah, I don't see them winning it, but
We'll see. Moving on, Chargers 4-3 in the wild card.
Man, come on.
John Harbaugh has the boys firing. They beat Mike Saints
Yeah.
26-8
What can I
at
say?
home. Saints moved to 2-6. It's another sad week.
Listen,
for the
Derek Carr
Saints,
comes
what-
back this week. Come on now.
What do you have
Yeah.
to say
I-
about
they
this
win this game
Mike?
with the better quarterback play, honestly.
Yeah,
Jake Hayner came in the game.
he's good.
Hayner's better than Rattler.
Probably.
Hayner, was he second year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We already know he's not going to be the dude.
But he's all right.
He's good. I think he's better right now,
Then 100%.
but-
Yeah.
which is stupid. Honestly, you want to hear a thing? When Carr
Tell
went
me
out,
something.
Hayner came in. When he went out during the game.
Yeah, yeah.
Then Rattler started next week, and now that Carr's back, Rattler's back to third string.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
that
fucking
sucks.
sense does that make? Why does he keep doing
I
that?
just think it's just
I want to fire Dennis Allen so bad. He's so fucking ass.
I think it's a play.
Yeah.
It must be a play style thing. Like if Carr
I guess
goes
if he's
out, the
closer
next
to
best
Hayner-
thing, like in terms of like what they practice in the week, is probably gonna be Hayner.
fucking stupid.
Maybe.
I don't want to hear it. No
Stat-
excuses. The Saints fucking blow cock.
Stat I saw on
Shout out to Pope. You shout us out.
Oh, I saw that.
Yep, saw that.
Hashtag Saints.
Stat I saw on
Thank
Twitter
you.
that I read to Mike before we started recording. Dennis Allen, lowest win percentage over the last 30 years in the NFL.
Mike wants him going.
Minimum
Ben
75
wanted them
games
going.
at head
I
coach.
don't know
He has
why we
a
hired him.
.333 win percentage.
Awful.
Not good. On the Chargers side of the ball, Lad McConkey,
A ladster.
best game of his
Yeah.
young rookie
Told
career.
you, better than Garrett Wilson.
Caught
A white Garrett
Caught
Wilson.
100
And after he scored
balls.
30,
100 balls.
caught 6 balls for 111.
100 balls.
2 touchdowns. Looked pretty good. J.K. Dobbins
Almost
found
3
the end
touchdowns.
zone again.
He got stopped like the 1 yard
Oh
line.
yeah, he did.
Mm.
Telling you, he's better than him.
Yeah, but they're a team too that it'll feel good for them if they get in the playoffs.
They're
Don't-
making the playoffs.
Not doing shit though.
Don't imagine that they win a game.
I'm just saying. All I'm saying is, don't let him get in. Don't let him get in.
They're gonna.
It's
they're-
John Hogback.
They
I'm
might
just
ruin
saying.
somebody's day,
Dude,
They might ruin
his-
someone's day.
What is
Yeah?
it? His
They
his war score, John Hogback war
Yeah.
score is like a fucking million.
Yeah.
He's gonna 100%.
What does that mean?
I think
Wins
it's like a
above
baseball term.
replacement,
Yeah,
yeah.
wins over replacement. Like if he was replaced with like Dennis Allen,
Ah.
what's the win? Like the average. If he was replaced with an average
How
coach,
do you calculate that?
I have no fucking clue.
It's a lot. There's
Seems
like
really
there's probably like
hypothetical.
3 different calculations that go
Yeah,
into it.
there's it's some crazy stat. You can ask the people on Sunday.
But it's a great stat to use.
Okay.
I guess so.
No, it actually like
I don't know how they compete.
that's like one of the best stats to use to tell like how good a coach is.
Huh.
Coaches don't have war score.
Yeah,
It's a baseball thing.
they have a war score.
Coaches have a war score.
Yeah, or teams,
We'll have to look
I don't know
it
about
up
that.
after.
Anyway,
or like a quarterback war score. It's just wins over replacement. Yeah,
So
John
you're,
Hogback's war
you're
score
saying
is
don't let him get in.
yeah,
Should be at
Or wins
he's
first.
too
above.
clutch. He's too
If
clutch.
they were the 5 seed, who do they probably play?
I have no clue what the standings are right.
Probably the winner of the Colts division. It's probably the Colts. Colts or Texans,
No,
right? Because you have Bills, KC,
yeah.
and probably the Ravens. I imagine
they will be
they'd
the
have
winner
better
of the
records,
Colts
right?
division, so they obviously win the first.
They would have a
game.
chance. They would really have a chance.
Then say they play 1, 2. So just say 6 and 7 lose for his sake. So just say
So you'd
They're
have one.
AFC.
You'd have 1, 2,
Oh, that's
3, and
so-
5. They probably play Buffalo. You think Buffalo will finish with the best record?
yeah, either Buffalo, Ravens, or KC. Which I don't. I mean, I guess you would. You would
I mean,
want
if
the
they
Chiefs
if they
if
play
anything.
the Chiefs, right?
You would
Divisional
want the Chiefs if
matchup.
anything. And honestly,
So Chargers AFC Championship appearance. this
I'm
year.
telling you right now, the Andy Reid and Pat Mahomes' WAR score compared to John Hogback,
It's not a thing.
It might be even.
it's not.
It might be the same. Might be the same number.
War's not a thing.
If
in,
you gave-
I
NFL.
told you it wasn't a baseball
but
thing.
it's
That's what he's like. He's got a
yards
WAR score
above
for coach.
replacement,
Right.
Value over average, VOA, and then DVOA.
Right.
So that's the VOA
Honestly,
and DVOA.
Word
You put John Hogback on the Chiefs, they're probably
with Herbert.
no. Without
Well, with Herbert,
I'm
yes,
saying
but-
in general,
Yeah, I know.
like I think if you switch Andy Reid and John Hogback, they don't lose a game.
I don't think so
They
either.
get the
yeah.
same record.
okay.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
don't think so
I
either.
think they're
That's dope.
and I like John Hogback better because he's a cooler guy.
He's a cool guy.
He's a cooler guy.
His-
He's the-
his-
you know, he's the most the winningest head coach on percentage.
Not
Ever
surprised.
in the NFL.
Yeah, he's like a 90% win rate. I'm lying. I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
It's
that's-
like-
Definitely
it's
not
some- no, no.
90%. It's not 90.
Look it
Can't
up.
be 90.
Look it up right now.
Oh my.
It's gonna be something fucking ridiculous. You're gonna blow your top off.
John Harbaugh win percentage NFL.
His most wins most losses in a season probably fucking 5.
.6.
I'm close enough. What can I say?
It's never going to be 90%. But 60% is insane, to be fair.
Right.
Moving on. Buffalo Bills.
Don't let them get in. Don't let them get in.
Buffalo Bills won again. They're back to steamrolling teams. It was a 31-10 win over the sad Seattle Seahawks.
Yep.
No DK.
Who I like so much and
It's all
want
right.
them to be so good. Seahawks moved to 4-4. They're tied at the top of the division.
Awful. Depressing.
But yeah, Buffalo, they look fucking scary now, dude. They look really scary with the addition of Amari Cooper. He didn't do much in this game, but I think
Didn't do like anything.
just the attention that he garners opens up the game so much. Keon Coleman has been really good these last 2 weeks. He was exceptional.
That's my guy.
Today he caught 5 for 70 and a touchdown. Khalil Shakir caught 9 for 107. And we had James Cook on the ground, 17 carries, 111, 2 tutties. Josh Allen finally threw a pick.
Disgusting. I'm grossed out.
But if I had to guess right now, he probably should be leading the MVP race.
If he's
Definitely
not,
is.
it's a sham.
And it's, you know,
Especially
it's,
after Baltimore lost this week. It's
Baltimore
probably
lost.
him.
Pat Mahomes is garbage. And the only reason is the Lions don't have like one guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Well, Josh Allen
truly
was-
the power of friendship.
He was leading before the Ravens lost anyway.
Right. Maybe. I think he was.
He
I think
was. He's almost got it locked up, in my opinion. He just can't be
this
fucking
point,
egregiously
almost.
bad. That's it.
Yeah.
Because the team can lose and he can play well, and it wouldn't matter. He's still going to be there.
Right.
Yeah.
No DK Metcalf again this week. Jason,
Yeah, it would have been 31-17.
But yeah, Geno Smith, too, didn't throw for a touchdown this game, threw another pick. He has 8 touchdown passes to 7 picks on the season. And it's just a team that, I mean, you guys are probably right when we were watching the other day. Like, they probably are a quarterback away because they have a great offense.
I don't think they're a quarterback.
Metcalf, Kenneth
Think they're more
Walker,
than that?
Tyler Lockett, JSN.
They need an
I mean,
O-line. Their O-line's
the pieces are there. The weapons are there.
Pull up the game. Pull up the game stat, bro.
I like Geno.
I think he's got enough time to throw that if he was a bit better.
I was about to say, I thought he for 283. I was like, there's no way. Fucking, I'm like, you're joking.
I mean, he only 21 for 29.
I honestly think the fucking problem is Kenneth Walker can't run the goddamn ball. Rashad White syndrome. My
Yeah,
God,
a little
it's
bit.
awful.
9 carries.
Go down.
For
Look, scroll down.
Nine,
Look at his
9
receiving.
carries for 12 yards.
4 for
Yeah.
33. Rashad White syndrome. I don't know who he thinks he is. I don't know. I don't understand why he's being so bad
Because
on
he's
the ground.
bald now.
It must be, honestly, and it pisses me off because I don't know what the fuck is going on.
But where do you stand on the Seahawks? They're 4-4. They're 500 halfway through the season. They're
Yeah,
getting
been out
a
on the
wild
Seahawks.
card.
DK's out again this week. I don't know. I forgot who the fuck they play. We'll talk about that. But it does not make me feel
It
good.
doesn't bode well.
No, they need someone to run the fucking ball. That's why we can't have Geno.
Yeah.
Listen, we can have Geno Smith throw fucking 30 times, but it's not going to be conductive to fucking win a game.
Oh shit.
Oh, beautiful. We're
Yeah,
rolling.
we're on pace.
We're rolling.
That pisses me off. Yeah, I mean the Bills. Obviously, they're probably
They
right
look
outside the 3.
Yeah,
They're sniffing the Ravens'
they're
ass.
sniffing the top 3 for
I
sure.
could put him in the 3 right now if I wanted to. Wouldn't be right. But
I was
could.
gonna say you could, I guess.
I mean, if it was up to me, it'd be Lions, Bills, Ravens, Chiefs.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And that makes sense. No, that's not far fetched.
It's not. That is
But
far-fetched.
Moving on to probably the game a lot of people had circled. It was the 4 o'clock primetime
Honestly.
window. It got flexed to this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 1 versus number 2 pick
Dookie
in this
game.
year's NFL draft.
game.
Caleb Williams
Double Dukes.
led his Chicago Bears into Washington to face Jaden Daniels' Washington Commanders all week. Jaden Daniels was questionable. Obviously, he hurt his rib
Oh,
last
yeah.
week. Is he going to play? Is he going to go? We don't know. He ends up playing. And honestly, they should have probably lost, but they said a prayer, threw a Hail Mary. One of the more wild Hail Mary
Fits and
plays
chips.
I think I've
Yeah.
seen. Tipped pass, deflected backwards. Noah Brown was in the right spot at the right time. Pretty uncontested catch.
I think what makes it more
Commanders win
wild
the
is the
game.
motherfucker over there in the corner fucking emoting.
Yeah,
while
crazy.
the fucking play was about to go
You know what?
on.
I think he got too much flack for that.
I don't at all.
Like I know the play started, they were like 40 yards away.
It was his fault.
Yeah. I mean, he could have been sitting down when the play started.
It was. I. Like,
That's what I thought. Maybe he knew.
you got to be more
Listen,
locked in.
Listen,
in a
I think
fucking
we know
Hail
who's
Mary.
really to blame here.
Yeah.
Caleb Williams.
I'll tell you what.
He goes, I'm Anthony Richardson, guys.
Caleb Williams had a
Awful game.
great fourth quarter, and
Good.
that's
I'm
when
happy
it
he
mattered.
played good for one
He led
fucking
them. He
quarter.
led them to a win, and they lost on a Hail Mary.
I think
so well.
morale
He had
wise,
them-
even if they win this, it's a loss.
He had them
Yeah.
in position to win.
He had them in position to win, yeah.
But yeah, let's talk about it. He
was great.
He was 10 of 24, only threw for 131. No touchdown. DeAndre Swift, what the hell is going on with
He had that
DeAndre
one big
Swift?
run.
He's
Yeah, he had
unbelievable
one big
now,
run.
all of a
No.
sudden. But he's putting up crazy
He had two
stats.
big
He was
runs,
awful
actually.
in like the first
Like
half.
if you're just a box score reader, you would
Oh,
think,
yeah,
you would
yeah.
think
Box
like,
score
holy
reader,
shit,
One of the best in the league. Yeah.
He's like that. I mean, he carried 18 times, 129, and a touchdown. One of them was obviously a 56-yard run. No receiving stat lines jump off the page. I mean, Odunze was a
Why
leading
would they?
receiver, 3 for 41.
Right.
I'll tell you what, they were like, I
mean,
said this in the group chat, like they were like running. They weren't running the ball, but they also weren't really throwing at the same time.
I was just
they
confused.
They
We
carried,
got so confused.
they
It was
carried
going to
33
halftime.
times.
It was going to halftime, and we're like, wait, how is he only thrown 3 times?
But-
They weren't running at this. It was so weird.
So
Because he was 3 for something at some point, but they weren't like DeAndre Swift didn't have that many carries at all. It was like,
do passing attempts count if he scrambles for a run or no?
what do you mean?
So it says 24 passing attempts, but also 9 carries.
Those are separate plays.
Those are separate.
yes.
Yes, yeah.
So, but it's still a passing play.
He has to throw the
But it
ball
does-
for it to
it
be an
doesn't count
attempt.
as a-
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Ball to leave his hand.
So it's almost. I mean, he did
He scrambled
technically
a lot, yeah.
drop back to throw 33 times.
No,
but he didn't
you're
throw the ball every.
Right.
Yeah, he didn't throw the ball on every one of those.
Unless there was a couple. I think there might have been
dropbacks,
2 QB draw design, but besides
There were a
that-
couple. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now I see what
You see what I'm saying?
Like there's a difference.
So he probably
Okay.
was. He just was. Technically,
Nobody
the play
was
was the
open.
throw, but he did not throw
but
the ball.
yeah.
Yeah.
So when you were saying he was like 3 out of like 10 or something, he probably
I was
was
just
like
surprised because
like
they were just 3 out.
Yeah, that's why. I remember looking at the game and go, did they? I'm just confused.
Well, they
I
were
was so
doing that
confused
thing
with the
again
play.
where they weren't running it at all. So like
Right.
once it's like it's a pass play, they're like, okay, let's just back up a little bit.
Right.
It's just fucking it's doomed for them this
I
year.
thought the Commanders
until
looked
they
good,
get rid
though.
of some guys.
Commanders looked
did
good. They
all
just
right.
didn't
They
end up
just didn't do
scoring.
it. I don't understand. They weren't doing shit in the red zone
They
at
just
all.
ended up scoring. They couldn't
Yeah.
score.
Let's
The Bears
let's,
defense.
let's talk about them because statistically speaking,
It should have blew him out. Yeah.
Daniels probably outduels Caleb
Probably.
Williams. I mean,
Definitely
he threw
did.
for almost 200 yards
Probably.
more.
Yeah, what do you mean?
I'm saying if you take the Hail Mary away,
Oh, we
stat-
do
the
that.
stats,
Yeah.
Yeah.
he still does outduel them. Obviously, he
100%,
also
yeah.
wouldn't have thrown a touchdown.
That was the only touchdown. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Wow.
But even them too, I mean, they ran more than they threw as well in this game, and I didn't think it was going to
What?
go like that. I think America was hoping for what? What's the matter? They did. I have it right here. They carried. They ran 32 times. They only threw
38.
only 21 completions.
Oh.
I count.
I'm sitting there looking at
I'm doing the math.
Reading, bro.
7 plus
no.
1 is 8.
That's what I
8
was
plus
saying,
8 is
like, oh, that's
16.
weird.
16 plus 16 is.
I'm sorry. I was looking at the receptions. My fault.
Um,
But yeah, I think America was hoping for 2 young, fearless quarterbacks to come out and just absolutely light up
Duke
the
it out, yeah.
scoreboard. I mean, honestly, I thought the game sucked.
It
well,
was,
we
no,
had
it's
to
just a
understand.
terrible game.
I think the Bears defense is good.
Yeah.
They are.
I don't think we. I mean, we could have thought the game was going to be like 30 to 40, but I don't think we're reasonable.
Because and don't get it twisted. Like
better.
most people were saying that it didn't matter if Jaden Daniels played because the Bears defense was good enough to win
That's what I
regardless.
thought. Yeah.
And technically,
We were
they
wrong.
did.
Yeah.
Like they give up a wacky Hail Mary. But yeah, Commanders moved to 6-2. I'm still on the side where I just don't believe in them at all. I think
Really?
they'll lose in the first game of the playoffs, whether they win the division, don't win the division, they're 5, 6, 7 seed.
The issue with them
Could be
is like
interesting.
I just
they're-
don't care.
They're just gonna get popped in the mouth like the first time they like really get into the
I
thick
just
of it.
don't care. They're one of those teams where
I don't
I was sitting there saying, like, why didn't they try to go get D-Hop or Deontay Johnson or any of these other wide
They do need like a
receivers
second
available?
wide receiver.
I mean, that's the thing
but-
that I don't get. Especially after you jump out to a 6-2 lead, you have the lead on the division. You still haven't played the Eagles
Steelers game will
yet.
be a good
Okay.
look.
Well, they got a rough at least 3-game stretch coming up.
But we'll see. I'm not convinced that they'll win the division. I
next one.
believe that in my.
I think
in my
in
brain,
my
but-
mind, the Steelers Eagles 2 game is going to be a big tell.
Yes.
If they can beat the Steelers, which I think they definitely can,
They're beatable.
that
Steelers
will
are
show
beatable.
you that defense doesn't matter.
Right. Yeah.
What do you
yeah,
mean?
Yeah.
Like,
well,
the
that's the
Steelers
thing.
had
Their
their best-
offense,
oh,
their
in my mind.
offense is going to have to keep
Pretty
winning
good
the
one.
games.
Right,
Yeah.
100%.
But we'll see.
I mean, that's the
let's
thing.
move
It's
on.
about their offense.
I think they most likely, in a different universe, run this game back like 10 out of 10 times, they probably score more than fucking 18. They probably score more than 1 touchdown, I'd say.
You would like to think Jaden Daniels.
They put up more than 12 points in regulation.
Yes. Yeah.
I think 10 out of 10 times the Bears win this game. Outside of that,
9 out of
Physically
10.
impossible.
10 out of 10. Besides the Hail Mary. That's what I
I
said.
don't know what to tell you. You didn't say that.
I said besides that. That's what I meant.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know. It's one of those things.
Right.
If teams out there, if you're listening, just blitz the Bears and you'll win the game, basically.
Right. Caleb Williams can't throw against the blitz.
Well, you can't throw.
Check out of it.
You can't throw with a 6'5" lineman in your face.
Audibles for pass protection.
That is not true.
Just can't. Doesn't has to keep looking at his play chart and doesn't have the
Fans
audibles
also
for
out there, make sure to watch the games before you talk about them.
Yeah, watch the games. Doesn't audible the pass protections. Doesn't pick up the blitz well.
Aren't you an Anthony Richardson fan?
I am.
Okay.
He
Moving
checks the pass
on.
protection.
Panthers versus Broncos.
Yeah. Carolina went into Denver, lost again. Surprise, surprise. They're now going to be without Deontay Johnson, so they'll get even worse.
Yep.
But big up Bo Nix, threw for 284, 3 touchdowns, looked pretty good again, to be honest. I don't really know what to think of them. I don't know how they're 5-3.
Sean Payton.
I did not think they were going to be 5-3.
Bo Nix is better than Russell Wilson,
season.
as we suspected.
Clearly not.
Russell Wilson was the problem.
Clearly not.
But yeah, they seem. I mean, they're pretty solidified right now in the wild card positions. Obviously, we're only halfway through the season, so it remains to be seen how they will finish. But look, they're beating the teams that they probably should be beating. I mean, they got a good win against Tampa. We're looking at the wins right now. I mean, they beat the Jets. Now that we know what the Jets are, they should have beat them. We know they should have beat Vegas. They did. Lost to the Chargers. Beat a crap Saints team. Beat a crap Carolina team. So
yeah, they've done nothing.
they've had kind of an easy schedule. It's probably how we got here at 5-3. But look, they have the Ravens, the Chiefs, the Falcons next. We'll see what they look like come week 11.
Christ.
Just go back up.
Anybody have anything to say? Because they're another team too. I mean, I think you're licking your lips if you get to play rookie QB Bo Nix
Right.
in the playoffs,
100%.
Yeah.
right? But a good start for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. They look back at the season and be like, wow,
you could ask for.
we did great in the beginning.
Yeah, I think they
I mean, the season's a dub already.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Moving on, a game between two more teams in their division. Kansas City went to Vegas and continued their unbeaten season. They moved to 7-0 after beating the Raiders 27-20. This was a game, honestly, I didn't really see much of. Mahomes threw for 262, 2 touchdowns, threw another pick because he's not good.
Yep.
National Tight Ends Day. Travis Kelce scored, of course. Caught 10 balls for 90 yards. He was their leading receiver, leading target man. Kareem Hunt, 21 carries, 59 yards. Tutty. I really don't have anything to say about Vegas.
Brock Bowers, what do you do?
Brock Bowers played well.
Caught 5 for 58. Jacoby Myers looked all right.
Jacoby Myers played
The
good.
Riddler? Did the Riddler pay?
Caught 6 for 52.
For like one play because Minshew went out for something. I don't know what.
Okay.
I don't even think he threw it. I think he had it.
Jacoby Myers had a good game. Didn't he have like 2 touchdowns?
He just said that.
1 touchdown.
No, he almost had 2.
Oh,
He almost had 2.
So
1
they
touchdown.
almost won this game. No, Chiefs are so frauds, bro. Chiefs are so frauds.
Yeah,
The 7-0 record is absolute poppycock.
Pretty unconvincing win
As Josh
again.
says, if you look at the stats, yeah, but if you watch the game, you'd know.
If you watch the games, yeah, they're not
Go,
playing well.
oh,
DeAndre Hopkins made his Kansas City Chiefs debut.
mid.
Hey, he got targeted on all the routes that he ran, basically.
Caught 2
Yeah,
for
100%.
29.
I think so,
Yeah,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah, I think he ran 3 routes and got 3 targets.
What? He only ran 3
Or
routes?
maybe he ran like 5 and got 3 or something
No
like
way.
that. But it was like a high percentage of the route.
3 targets I'm seeing.
Yeah.
So, good for them. I think,
There's no way.
I don't know. We got to see them play better teams. Then
I mean, yeah.
we'll figure it out.
When, can you pull up the Chiefs' fucking schedule? When do they actually play somebody?
Probably never.
2 weeks, they play Buffalo.
Oh,
Oh, all right, there we go.
In Buffalo, I believe.
Ooh, they definitely said.
Buffalo. In
Fantastic.
Buffalo.
I can
And it's
finally
gonna
go.
be cold,
they're
too.
nice.
3 weeks, I'm sorry.
Oh,
my God.
see, that changes everything.
You're telling me they're going to have 10 wins by the time they have to play someone.
They play Bucks, Broncos at home, then they go to Buffalo.
Disgusting.
And then the
What is
rest of
the
the schedule
schedule?
is insanely
oh my
easy.
God. Are you kidding me?
What
They
the
honestly,
fuck?
if they beat the Bills, they're going undefeated.
Yeah.
What the hell?
What the fuck is
They
this?
finish. They
Now,
finish.
hold up now. Don't sleep on the fucking Browns and Chargers.
Listen,
fucknuts.
they finish at Carolina, home
awful.
against Vegas, home against the Chargers,
God.
at Cleveland, home against the Texans, at Steelers, at Broncos.
Yeah, it's great.
Somebody needs to stop.
They might go 14-2, 15-1.
That's so gross.
Yeah, they might have
I'm
a
so
15-1
mad about
season.
that. That's
Yeah.
so gross.
So we'll see.
That's actually so fucking gross.
And moving on to Sunday night football. It was a
Sunday.
gotta have it bounce back game for the Dallas Cowboys coming off a bye
And the
week.
49ers.
They went
Had to have
to the
They
49ers
just bounced.
and lost. It was a classic garbage time performance
Yeah.
from Dak and CeeDee Lamb.
Wet Prescott.
CD grabbed 2 touchdowns at the end of the game. He had a crazy stat line. I know he had 40 in fantasy.
How many targets did he? It was wild targets, right?
17 targets. He caught 13 for 146, 2 tutties. Prescott was awful again.
So bad.
2 really bad picks. He was 25 of 38, threw for 243. Zeke carried 10 times, got in the end zone.
How many yards?
34. 10.
Yeah.
You were close. But yeah, I
They
mean,
played Dalvin Cook at all?
A little bit, like
couple
very
carries,
minimally,
6
yeah.
carries.
I hate him.
He just got there. I guess it's fair.
He caught a ball for 10 yards. But yeah, Dallas loses again. They moved to 3-4, and there's just no signs of them improving. I mean, I know they're still without DeMarcus Lawrence, I believe, and they're obviously still
Diggs
without
has
Michael
a
Parsons
calf now or something. I heard.
Oh yeah,
Tearing his
he
calf.
has a
Yeah.
tear in his.
So he's cooked.
So his foot.
His
So
calf, I saw.
his
just
calf,
a really
yeah.
bad season all around from Dallas. But the 49ers got a get-right win
Yeah.
after losing pretty lamely to Kansas City. I know they were kind of upset the way in which they lost.
Yeah.
Obviously, they lost Ayuk last week. Debo played in this one. He looked pretty good. I mean, he definitely didn't look like
he
definitely didn't look like he had pneumonia, in my opinion.
He's been playing
But
good the rest of the season.
He
That
did. He
15
did step out again.
15-plus points a week.
He caught 4 for 71. George Kittle, tight ends day, caught
Tight
6
ends
for 129,
Went off.
Everyone
and
went
a
tight end.
tutty. And shout out Isaac Guerrero, 14 carries,
He did it.
85 yards,
Yes.
touchdown.
Tell you what, system running backs.
Yes,
That
yeah.
system is only built for all running backs.
But like, McCaffrey would be doing just better.
Yeah,
Oh,
and I'm
85
gonna
yards.
big up
Whatever
somebody.
it is, yeah, it'd be way better.
I'm gonna big up somebody that I don't like at all.
Oh.
I thought Brock Purdy was great.
Yeah, he played great. Yeah.
I thought he was great. Carried the ball really well in this game, 8 times for 56
Damn.
and a touchdown. They asked him if that was in the game plan. He said
Yeah.
no.
Oh.
I mean, they were saying on the broadcast, he just like wasn't.
I
He was
felt like
doing what he needed to do. Yeah, he wasn't doing
he
anything
managed
extra.
the game really well. Like I understand why people rate him kind of high. He just doesn't do anything like super impressive to me, and it pisses me off.
Well, yeah, he's just a very safe quarterback. He doesn't really take the risks, but when he
Yeah.
does, usually they actually like turn out well. So it's just
So they moved to 4-4. It's a 3-headed tie at the top of their division between the Seahawks and the Cardinals.
And the bottom's 1 game behind.
Yeah,
it's insane. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
Who's
going to
going to win the game?
scary hours. And then Monday Night Football, Pittsburgh again hosting a primetime game. I think it's the 3rd primetime game they hosted.
They knew. Hey,
Sick of
man,
it.
they knew
Yeah.
But
something.
they played host to the
Pittsburgh.
New York Giants and won 26-28 at home. Giants moved to 2-6. Pittsburgh 6-2. I think they've looked better with Russell Wilson. Me and Josh, credit to us, we were believers in
Right.
Russell
They
Wilson.
could have won this game by like way more. They had 2.
But Russell Wilson was holding him back.
No, they had 2 George Pickens touchdowns called back.
Yeah,
Right, Russell
he had 2
Wilson put the bad
feet down, but the same foot.
Same foot, and then the other
Make
one
that
was just
no
a
sense.
random
No
random
sense.
face mask
No
on a not even on any of the people involved in the play. It was so weird.
Man, Russell Wilson needs to play better.
But yeah, Russell
He's
Wilson,
played
he was
great.
pretty good throwing the ball. 20 for 28, 278, and a touchdown.
Garbage.
My
Way
guy,
better than any game Fields put up.
Garbage.
my guy Najee Harris, 19 carries, 114.
He's looking better lately.
He's looking great. I love it.
The Russ effect.
Pickens caught 4
Right.
for 74.
Want to talk about Danger Witch? I fucking love that.
Calvin
commercial.
Austin caught a touchdown in this one.
Calvin Austin, shout out Calvin. I believe
Returned a
you.
touchdown, too.
Oh yeah, he returned one and
Yep.
scored.
And on the Giants side of the ball,
Who's the score on this?
Daniel Jones continues to be
26.
bad. I think
They
he's
really
now.
lost this game.
I think he's 1 and
Russ lost
15 in prime time now,
Return touchdown.
so that's not good.
Interesting.
No, but they also had 2 wiped off.
But yeah,
Right.
Giants.
Tyrone Tracy, let's talk
They
about.
continue
Yeah,
to
my
suck.
boy.
Yeah, I was gonna get to that. Tyrone Tracy carried 20 times for 145
You hate that I drafted
and a
him and you
touchdown.
wanted him.
Now I want the people out here to know
I
that
drafted him.
I had a fucking That's So Raven reverse That's So Raven look in the past, and I was like, Mike. I remember the day of the draft that said,
Yeah.
Mike, draft him with that pick because I think he's gonna go to our friend Vito, who also had Devin Singletary at that time. So I was like, I think he's gonna grab him. Mike, grab him with that pick for me. I'll give you my 4th next year. He said, okay.
That's funny because I have him in a book and draft this guy.
But you weren't gonna draft him. I had to beg you
Who
to
was I
draft
gonna
him.
draft?
I had to beg you to draft him.
Yeah, because I need
I
your
said,
pick.
please get him for me. Please get him for me. And he said, I don't know.
Yeah.
And I had to give you a fucking 4th.
So I drafted him. Thank you.
But I told you to.
Drafted him.
I want
flag
that-
plant,
I want
flag
people to
planted,
know
flag
I was on
planted.
him first.
I want you to know I drafted him.
That's fine. With consulting.
I drafted him.
With consulting.
So I drafted him.
I made the boss call.
That's crazy because I drafted him. So
Made the boss call.
I am the only boss here. You're the consultant.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Got his ass.
I also drafted Isaac Gerardo.
Clip it.
Thank you. Tyron Tracy,
what were you gonna
Isaac
say?
Gerardo, both mine.
Oh, I was just going to say Darius Slayton had 4 catches for 108. Neighbors, 13 targets, only 7 catches.
Neighbors was like
for
not
71
doing
yards.
shit, but then they just fucking started peppering him at the
what if
end.
he's bumped?
Like a lot more.
He's
Eh.
bumps now.
I think it's just Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
I was watching this
Like,
game.
the
and
ball's going.
I texted the chat, and it's every time I watch them play, I say to myself, I cannot believe they paid him.
Yeah, that
Maybe
makes
you
Can't
that.
believe
no
they
sense.
paid him.
You
No
think,
sense.
You think
Just take a year
You
off.
think he was playing bad.
An average QB's in
Cut
this
him.
game,
Just cut him.
the Giants win.
They should have cut
No.
him before they paid him.
Because
You're
Steelers are good defense.
You're ridiculous.
Steelers have a good
You're
defense.
ridiculous.
They'd have a better record than 2-6.
You don't think they win this game if a standard QB's playing?
No, if you watch the game wasn't really like
You just said
Pittsburgh's-
Daniel
it wasn't.
Jones was
It was
the problem.
close, and then it wasn't. They pulled away at half.
They also had a return touchdown.
They
So
still
it's closer
pulled away
than,
at half.
than it was.
The Steelers were moving the ball way better than the Giants were at that point.
Right.
Regardless.
Right.
Yeah, 9 to
It was all
9,
field goals?
and then Pittsburgh
Yeah, it all
scored
field
7
goals,
then
yeah.
10.
Oh, my God. So at half, they were literally equal.
It was. I said after half
And
they
Calvin
pulled
Austin
away.
got a return touchdown.
Yeah. And Tyrone Tracy
And they both
scored as
then
well.
What do you mean at
for the
half they
Giants.
pulled away?
In the
final quarter,
second
both
half,
put up
they
10
pulled
and
away.
9. What do you mean? They got one play. They pulled away on one play. Right.
Well, all right. The Giants scored like basically at the end of the game,
Mm-hmm.
and then had to get an onside kick. Like it was one of those things.
Right.
So like the score was already set in stone, and the Giants were just trying to catch up in a game that they were literally never going to catch up in.
Well, unless they did.
That's it. But they weren't. It's one of those games.
So that wraps up week 8, our breakdown. Let's move to week 9, where we do our picks. I haven't looked at the card at all yet, so this
Me
is
either.
going to be fun.
I never look at the card until I get the picks. I go, really? They're playing?
But first on the
I love doing
ballot,
that.
Going to go. Ooh.
Cowboys are on the road again in Atlanta. If this isn't a must-win game for the Cowboys,
I know.
I don't know what is. Atlanta are 3.5-point favorites at home in this one.
Fuck.
Falcons easy. Take them.
It's so hard for me to not. I think I've taken.
out.
I think I've taken
Yeah.
Dallas every week.
Imagine that.
Pretty
took
sure
them
I've
last week.
I've taken Dallas every week. I think except for when they played Baltimore.
With the Steelers, they played the Steelers. You took the Steelers that week.
You're right.
Yeah, that was the only.
No,
one.
I didn't.
You
Because
take the Steelers?
I promise you, I didn't. I had Dallas. I know.
Who won? Who won that game?
Steelers won.
Dallas won that game.
Oh,
Dallas won. Yeah. You picked the Steelers that game.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Give me Dallas.
I've like, if Micah Parsons was playing,
He's buns.
I'd say I gotta go Falcons here. I just don't.
America was 50-50 on this one.
Yeah, not surprised.
PTB, Falcons.
Falcons. Shit.
I like my odds now. I like that. Next, 2, 5, and 3.
Who'd you pick?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I put the Falcons first
Oh.
on the bat.
Yeah,
I
he
have to
said the
fucking think
Falcons. Oh, I
about
didn't
that.
hear that.
Come on. Falcons at home. Cowboys look so ass, bro.
Yeah.
You
never
picked the
know.
Falcons too? Oh, I'm sorry. I should probably writing this down. Huh?
Perk Cousins game.
Right.
Who knows?
Hold up. Where the fuck's the pen?
We'll fly through these this time.
How you lost the pen?
Let's keep it going. We'll keep
Yeah,
going.
I mean
We'll
you'll
keep
figure
going.
it out. Use your phone.
I guess I'll come back and
Next on the card, 2, 5, and 3 teams. Baltimore Ravens playing host to the Denver Broncos.
feel it. It's in my ass.
The spread in this one. Guess the spread in this one.
Minus 6.5 Ravens,
You have a guess, Mike?
or maybe 4.5
9.5
I called that.
for the
in
Broncos.
favor of
course, right?
Baltimore.
Yeah.
Give me Baltimore.
Yeah. Also give me Baltimore because
Pretty easy.
how the fuck not? If Baltimore loses this game, I'm gonna have a serious talk with them.
Ma.
You have Baltimore as well.
The Biltmore Hotel.
Next game.
Did you take Baltimore?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we all Baltimore. Next game, the 2 and 5.
Hold up.
What? Oh, America. Obviously, they all have Baltimore.
America's
Yeah.
pick 100% of the time.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay, here you go. Next game, divisional game. So who knows?
Crunchy. I'm already writing down my
In the first matchup, this is when Tua Tagovailoa had his concussion that had him sidelined for, what was it, 6 weeks, I think. It's Dolphins at Bills. Bills 6-2, Dolphins 2-5. The spread in this one is -6 in favor of Buffalo.
Bills, obviously. Give me the Bills. I already took
I
them.
haven't lost yet picking the Bills, so I picked the Bills.
All right, there
I've
you
lost
go.
twice picking the Bills.
If Tua Tagovailoa had not been hurt at all, I would be taking Miami.
Take
But
him
I'm
again.
taking
Fuck it.
Buffalo.
Based on what? They got creamed.
Because
Last time they
they'd be
played.
first place in the division if he never got hurt.
You're taking Bills?
Yes.
Taking the Bills, yeah. You have to take the Bills. You got to take the Bills.
I'm going to tell you right now.
Easy Bills.
75% of the time.
Who the fuck was it?
Who do you think?
Zach.
No.
Our resident Commanders fan?
Resident Commanders.
Of course.
fan.
Next on the card, pretty even game, in my opinion.
Ooh, pretty even game.
Saints,
Eric Carr, come on.
Panthers.
You're such a loser.
The books don't think it's even at all.
Is Bryce still playing?
Yes.
Who else?
Oh, so
Andy,
yeah.
Andy Dalton's still technically in car crash injury.
Yeah.
But he's fine.
It's a minus 7.5 point game in
For the
favor
Saints,
of
I
New
hope.
Orleans.
Okay, yeah. Easy. Saints, all day. All day.
Yeah. it has
Car's
to be
coming
the
back.
Saints.
Gotta
Yeah.
hit the
It
Saints.
has
Come
to
on.
be the Saints.
Guys, listen. That's
You're picking the Panthers
literally no. Oh my, what?
I don't know.
That's literally 3 clean sweeps in a row. We all picked. By the way, America had them. 100%.
It's too easy.
wanna
It's
pick
too
another
easy.
one?
No, America had them 100% of the time.
Way too
There's
easy.
going to be another one, too. Raiders
well.
going to Cincinnati. I mean, look.
Trap
if
game.
If
Wake up.
Cincinnati's not winning this one, I don't
no
know.
P.
This is a
No
trap
P
game,
hitting.
guys. Come on.
By the way, we thought some of the spreads were big last week. This is a touchdown game, too. Minus 7 in favor,
Really?
in favor of Cincinnati.
What?
P. Higgy.
With no T. Higgins.
Higgins out.
P. Higgy.
I don't know who that is. Bengals 100%
like that
of the time
shit?
America had them.
P. Diddy. P. Higgy.
I'll take them.
Josh.
Who do
Yeah,
you got in
Bengals.
this game? Bengals?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Josh. I thought you wanted to win a little bit.
T. Higgy.
Do you want to pull away?
Yeah, I'm not
Moving
going to pull away
on.
the Raiders.
The new look Cleveland Browns.
This is a tough
Actual
game.
coin flip game. 1.5 spread.
It's a 1.5 spread
Yeah.
at home against the Chargers. It's in favor of the Chargers. Minus 1.5.
Hear that? Jim Harbaugh knocking on the door.
Right.
Yeah, I think they're going to lock them up.
Chargers, easy for me.
I like them too in this one.
Please, Mike.
No more Owusu Karamoa got hurt.
Yes, that sucks. Flyest man in the league.
Oh.
The money line's even.
Bro, we literally just can't. We would take 5 teams in a row. Go
Well, you
right
can,
through.
you can get Cleveland at even.
Let me tell you what this.
Pick
Let me tell
Cleveland.
you what this.
75.
50-50 split.
No.
It's a tough game to call.
PTB Chargers.
Yes.
I think that's right. That's the right pick. She
I'm
picked
on
Chargers
the
last week, too.
Chargers. What do you have in this?
Just because we're so close and I might have to catch up, I'm taking the Browns.
Wow.
He's a homer for Winston.
I am a homer for
He is.
Winston. Thank you.
Next game, Washington at the New York Giants.
New York, New
Awful.
York.
Minus 4 spread. This
I'm
is
happy I took the Browns because we would have had 6 games in a row.
this is
We
my
just know what we're talking about.
this is my pick of the week, upset of the week. I am
What?
all over the New York Giants.
That's
You're
crazy.
joking.
Nope.
You're
Getting
joking.
it all. Nope. I love them to win this game.
See, I've been betting against Jaden Daniels, and he's been winning. So let me bet on him and hope to God he loses.
I love them.
I
to
picked.
win
I
this
take the
game.
Commanders.
Last time I picked against Washington, they beat the team I picked by like fucking 25, I think.
Yeah, it was a fucking
Carolina, I think.
yeah.
Commanders 75% of the time.
I love the Giants in this game at home. This is going to be one of those, how the fuck did they win that?
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
I
divisional
won't be
game.
surprised. I
Take
will
'em
not
then.
be surprised.
Take them.
I have them all. I'm all
Me?
over them.
I will not be
Take 'em.
surprised. Who you taking? You
Take
take
the
him.
Commanders.
You
I'm
take
all
him.
No brain thought.
No brain
I've been on the
thought.
Commanders this entire
No brain
entire
thought.
season.
Oh, now this is a
Commanders
game.
Ravens is my
Next
lock
game on the card.
Fine.
New England Patriots going down to Tennessee to visit the Titans. 2-6 Patriots, 1-6 Titans. It's a minus 3.5 point spread. I'm not sure if Jacoby Brissett is starting or Drake May yet.
We
As
don't know.
Drake May has
time
been
of
practicing.
recording.
He's questionable, but he hasn't fully cleared the
So
protocol
he's
yet.
probably going to play.
If he gets
What do you
cleared
want
by
to
Saturday,
assume he does?
I'm going to assume he's.
I don't think it matters, to be honest.
Really.
I think it kind of does matter,
I don't think it matters.
but I think the Patriots should win this.
I agree.
do you really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think
What do you think the casino thinks?
This casino probably thinks the Titans win, which would they're at home. Yes. Yeah.
Minus 3.5 in favor of
Yeah.
Tennessee.
that's
Easy.
gentleman. That's a little
Take
bit
that
gentleman.
out
I mean,
there,
listen,
betters.
I understand that because the Titans have because Drake May's questionable. Titans technically have a better team on paper.
Not even.
But maybe no Pollard, maybe no Spears.
Spears is definitely out. Pollard's questionable,
He's at
not
least hurt.
doubtful.
He's at least
Questionable. So he's banged up.
I like some of the Titans players on defense.
Right.
Yeah, they actually do have a pretty good defense.
So it's
Give me Tennessee. Fuck it.
a little shitty coin flip.
I don't feel good about it. I don't feel good about
I don't feel good about taking either of these teams.
It's not, yeah, because it can go either way.
Coin flip.
I'd like to believe Drake May starts and plays well,
If Drake
and we
May
win.
starts, I feel better about the.
Yeah, but like it's just it could go either way because our defense is on and off all of a sudden, and then it's about our offense being like
ass.
I can already
Yeah.
see fucking New England winning this game too. It's so annoying.
I'll take the Patriots. Ramondre has to have a good game though. Yeah, that's how I say it.
Next on the card, Bears.
Oh, sorry. Hold up.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's America have? Are they split?
75 got to be.
50-50.
What the fuck again?
PTB Pats.
Wow, did you beat the Pats?
She said I'm a home dog.
Nice.
But the other time she was.
She was like, Pats aren't playing good now.
Yeah, now she's saying the Pats are playing good. She's watching. She's
got the
watching
win.
film.
Yeah, we got the
Watching
win.
film. She says,
Next
hold
up, Bears at Cardinals. 4-3 Bears versus the 4-4 Cardinals at home.
It's the hardest one for me.
It's a
At least
minus
so
2
far.
point spread
I'm biased.
in favor of Arizona.
I'm biased both ways. I got the Bears defense and James Conner on my team.
Oof.
I love Arizona in this game. Give me Arizona.
I have no narrative to push in this game.
Love Arizona.
I don't
in
like
this.
either of these teams. I think they're both stinky. The Bears defense is good. Their offense sucks. The Cardinals offense sucks, and I hate them.
The Bears
But they're
locker
also
room.
top of their division.
The Bears locker room to me feels like it's about to fall apart. The way they lost that game,
True. Okay,
I
I
think-
guess I see what you're saying.
I liked Arizona.
yeah, it
I
was
like
really
Arizona.
stupid the way they watched. that
Well,
game.
I think this next game is going to be like a big accountability game, and they actually play well.
We're gonna find out a lot about the
Either
soul
of
of
these
the Bears
teams.
and
Oh.
the soul of the Bears in this game.
I mean, I think
I'm interested to see how they respond after losing like that. To be honest,
I take the Bears. I think
I
have to. I just
got Arizona.
the Cardinals defense isn't good enough for me to actually be afraid that
It's
they're
not
going to
good
make
enough
Caleb
for
play
me
bad.
either, to be honest, I just think
They just got to get back to the roots. Fucking run the ball, motherfuckers. And I think they'll figure it out because the last time this happened where they played a game where Caleb played like fucking god awful because they blitzed a shit ton.
they just put the ball on the
They
ground.
they figured it out. Yeah.
I got Arizona. What do you got?
50-50. PTB picked the Bears.
We got a lot of 50-50.
You have to go Cardinals. You have to.
Yeah. Woo.
Oh my God, I'm
Let's
about to take a
go.
lead.
We need that. That's big for us, Mike. That might be my. I might
too are
watch that
cooked.
game now. Next on the card, Jags at Eagles. Don't overthink it. It's the Eagles.
Yeah.
100%.
Eagles.
Minus
Can't be anything but 'em.
Minus 7.5.
Nothing but the
points
Eagles.
They
spread.
had him 100% on that one.
Yeah.
America's game of the week this week is Lions at the Green Bay Packers. 6-1 Lions, 6-2
This is America's game of the week, most likely.
Packers.
Tough.
No, it is. I'm telling you, it is.
Tough.
No.
It's a
Tough
tough
call.
game to call. Jordan Love is questionable.
He's got to play. They
don't know
literally,
about him, bro.
ethically, morally cannot go out there and start Malik Willis in this game.
I'm gonna be honest.
They can't. They literally
Morally,
can't.
they probably should.
I will
I
have.
mean, ethically, they probably should. Morally, they can't.
If the Lions win this
Right.
game, they're Super Bowl frontrunners, no doubt in my mind.
Wait, that doesn't. I mean,
They go because they will have went into undefeated Minnesota and won. They
Right.
will have went into Green Bay and won.
right.
That would say a lot to me, to be honest.
to you.
And because I just don't like the Lions, and I really, really have such an affection for Green Bay,
Yeah. You have to beat your love.
I really want to take Green Bay, but I just am
I-
so nervous about. I'm really nervous about the health of Jordan Love.
I was gonna say if Love was completely
Like
healthy.
if I was gonna be smart here, I'm taking the Lions.
but you're taking the Packers.
I'm gonna take the Packers
Wow.
because I think the Packers are better than them. To be honest,
I'm
I think the
taking-
Packers have a better defense.
Yes.
I think they
Well-
have the. I think they have the ability to make it really tough for the Lions to throw the ball. Now, obviously, that doesn't really stop a lot because they have fucking Montgomery and Gibbs. I
Yeah.
get that. Like, I don't know. Green Bay. The only way Green Bay wins this game is it's like 35 to fucking.
It has to be high scoring.
32.
Yeah.
Gonna be in my.
You know what I'm
Offensive
saying?
gauntlet.
Like if it's a shootout, I actually like the Packers more to win a shootout.
You just said the only way they win is in a shootout. The Lions.
I'm saying no,
Oh,
the
the Packers,
Packers.
Packers.
Oh.
Packers. So
You don't make any sense.
I don't know.
I take the Lions just because it could be so easy for Jordan Love to tweak his groin again, and if he plays, and
Yeah, you know what? Give me the Lions too. I had to take. It sucks because
Piece of
I don't
shit.
know. I don't know how healthy. I don't know
No, I
how
write in
healthy.
pen
he is.
too, motherfucker.
he practiced
sorry,
limited
I'm
Thursday and Friday. That's
If
all I
we're
can
being,
tell you.
if I'm being smart, you in a straight up pick 'em
Right.
game because we don't do spreads. You take the Lions.
What's the spread in this? 1.5? 3.
No, it's
3,
three in
yeah.
favor of Detroit, which I think is fair.
50-50. PTB Packers.
Fuck. I want to take them so bad.
Take 'em.
I'm not doing it.
All right, we all took the Lions. I'm taking the Lions too. Rock with me. Tough
This
call
one,
again.
Not tough at all.
Rams at Seahawks.
I guess not.
Not even a little.
Rams minus
Already putting
1
Josh's
in this one.
voice
Yeah,
down.
they're gonna win by 11.
Putting mine.
I have to imagine the Rams
Spread's 5.5.
smoke 'em.
1.
It's a 1-point game, even with Metcalf out.
They must have not
What
known.
do they know?
They must have not
They
known.
know something? Oh, because Puka's knees technically tweaked.
Yeah, but they said he's fine.
They know something.
Puka's questionable.
It's 1 to the Seattle.
Metcalf out. Noah Fant out. It's in Seattle. I just like
Let's see it.
Seattle pissed me off. So, I like Seattle so much. I watch them play, and they
Pick them.
don't do anything good.
But it's divisional too, so
It's Geno,
That's why,
Geno's
yeah.
imagine they're going to play a little.
the lull that Geno Smith in is. How can you be confident in picking them to win a game against any competent?
Don't put this
team?
on Gino. His receivers suck.
Who you got, Josh?
It's a
Pick the
Ram for
Rams.
me all day. Yeah.
You have them
I
too.
took the Rams too. You want to know what they had?
I'm not gonna zag.
Rams 75%.
Yeah.
Zag on them. Someone else was zagging with you.
You don't want. I was about to say you don't want them zagging with you. I know who it is. I knew who that was.
Yeah, I think I got the Rams too. Fuck it. I'm gonna pick. I know who I'm picking this. Monday night or Sunday night football. I'm sorry. Colts at Vikings.
Could be interesting.
Joe Flacco back to being the starter.
Could be interesting.
Minnesota at home.
Could be interesting.
The spread's fluky.
3.5.
5.
They win by.
Weird spread. Wacky spread.
Easy. What do you mean? What? The Colts are dog shit.
Trap game. They got 4 wins.
I feel
Dog
bad.
shit 4 wins.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
Stop.
Listen to me.
Stop.
If you want to be Anthony Richardson hater, right? Let's play with that.
If you don't mean Richardson,
Let's play
Hayes,
with it.
Hayes,
I think the
Play-
team's
wait,
ass.
listen,
I think the
listen,
team
listen,
is ass.
Listen.
listen to me.
Let's play with if Joe Flacco played the whole season,
Flacco. Yep.
they have 6 wins.
No.
They lost to Houston by 3 twice.
Yeah, they have 4 wins anyway.
They don't think they win those 2 Houston
They
games?
are going to be 4-4 regardless. The
I
Colts
mean, they're
are not good.
They're
to
not
me.
giving up a lot of points, man.
They're not bad.
They're not good
And you know
either.
what? For that one reason,
Pick them. Pick them. You want to? No. You did all that fucking. Oh yeah, Colts dancing
Colts.
cheerleader.
Give me the
Pick the
Colts.
Colts.
I'm picking them.
Vikings.
Gotta get up somehow.
Colts away is crazy.
Sorry.
I'll
Vikings
take
all
the
day.
Vikings too.
Vikings all day.
Sometimes.
Now your lead's cooked. Your lead just got
sometimes-
ruined right there
Sometimes
potentially.
you gotta go out on a limb. Sorry.
Final game on the card, Monday Night Football.
Hold up. Let me tell you what they told me.
Fine.
Vikings 100% of the time.
100%.
You're the one.
Lone wolf in it. Ooh.
I like
One guy holding the sword. The people are coming at you.
I like Colts +5 in this.
You know what that's from?
Yeah. Ghost of Tsushima. No. I don't know. It's like an old painting or something, right?
From Game of Thrones. Fuckwad.
No, but they used it. That was based off something.
Sure.
They weren't the first ones ever. Come on, Mike.
Sure.
Let me see.
Anyways.
but yeah.
I like Colts +5, but
Thanks.
Vikings win straight up. And Monday Night Football, the depleted Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to Kansas City to face the undefeated
Tippy.
Chiefs. It's
It's
got to be the Chiefs, right?
Yeah.
It's a -8.5 point spread.
Yes,
I'll
Chiefs.
tell you what.
It'd be
At
really
home, too.
fun if the Bucks weren't injured.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, that'd be a really good game.
Lone wolf them.
It's got to be the Chiefs.
Because America took them 100% of the time. Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Chiefs. Josh, what is your game of the week lock up? I already got Angie's.
No, you don't.
You said the Giants.
I still have to look. I still got to.
Wait.
What do you
mean?
We went over
What's
the
my
game.
game
I
of
gotta
the
go
week?
back and think though.
I hate you so much.
What's my game of the week?
My pick of the week, Giants.
What do you mean?
We'll see. I
Pick
gotta
of the
look at the
week. What's your
card
lock
one
of the
more
week?
time.
Oh, my lock.
Your
We
lock,
didn't do that
your
in like
lock,
2
your
weeks.
lock. Your lock.
Forgot we were doing that.
Yeah, we did forget to do it last week. I think.
My lock of the week
sure.
will
Spread can't be
be
more than 3.5.
the Bears. The Bears are my lock.
What's
of
the
week.
spread in that?
No easy
1.5?
locks. No easy locks.
Yeah, it was -2 in favor of Arizona.
Scroll up a little bit. Let me see some things.
I can't pick the Giants
What? You can take them. I'll let you take them.
because it's 4 points.
No, not that way. Not the spread that way doesn't matter.
I
Fuckwad.
know. No, I'll find a real one.
What's the Falcons one? What's the spread in that?
Easy. That's too easy.
It's
never mind.
3.5.
Give me the Falcons.
I'll allow that.
Ange took Dallas.
That's the weakest of the
Ah,
locks.
what do you want to tell you? I can't pick the Saints.
I'll allow that.
It's a game right here. You big.
I'm not picking that stinky fucking game.
You know what's a fun
Game
lock?
right here.
I can't take that one either.
You know what's the
Game right.
Rams Seahawks? A lock in that game is fun.
Take it. I was gonna take it, but I also kind of like Seattle.
You're too scared. Too scared.
I feel like that's almost easy though, because we all took the Rams.
Oh. Fair.
Like I try to think of what we all took.
Lock
too.
up the lock
Hold up. Oh, never mind. No, that's
What?
I thought I read that Josh took the Cardinals and just locked in the Bears, and I'm like,
No.
what the fuck?
lock up the Giants for me. I'll do it.
All right, pick of the week.
Giants to win outright.
Yeah, Mike. Let me lock up the Cardinals, but I picked the Bears to win.
I was like, what the hell am I reading right here? I'm pretty sure Andrew that one time he goes, no, I think they're gonna win, but I'm not. I'm like, what are you saying to me? Bro?
That's valid.
Who the fuck
That
did
is
I take?
valid. We're in a close
You got the
race.
Falcons.
You gotta think about it.
Right? You said Falcons.
You said Falcons. Yeah.
I kind of want to switch to the Browns, but I'm not going to do that because that's actually an awful.
Whoa,
that's an
that was
awful
great.
take.
Do it.
No,
Do
that's
it.
such an
Do
awful
it.
take. I just thought about that. I'm kind of mad I took the Browns anyways. I just gotta go. Oh my god, I took that. I can't double.
I
down
wonder
on it.
what that spread would be if Deshaun Watson was playing.
It'd be cheeks.
Be cheeks. Yeah.
Yes, get it. Spread cheeks. Sorry.
Is that funny? Is that funny to make jokes about, Josh?
It's not
About
funny.
spreading cheeks. What the fuck's
Yeah.
wrong with spreading cheeks?
Real nice.
Let's move to fantasy.
25 times, Josh.
That's got to be
Homophobic.
racist.
Let's move to
Homophobic.
fantasy because that's our last segment. I didn't
Blow 'em
win
up.
again. Spoiler alert. And I'm having a rough go of it in our redraft league.
You're getting that's actually like fucked up.
I had T. Higgins going active about 2 hours before kickoff last week, and I was in the game. I mean, I was up 50.
I was about to say I was scared.
I was
like,
really
what
up
the fuck?
50 against Josh going into Sunday Night Football, and then it all went downhill pretty fast. I actually called it.
You did.
Josh was a little worried. Now, look, I didn't think CeeDee Lamb was going to be the guy to score twice, but
Me
I was
either.
like, Dallas is
CeeDee's nuts.
notorious for putting up points at the end of the game. I was like, just wait for the 2 touchdowns that are coming. Sure enough, I mean, he was naked.
Wide open both. Yeah.
Naked for the 2 touchdowns. Josh ended up putting the nail in the coffin on Monday Night Football with George Pickens against me after my
Tough scene.
48-point lead dwindled down to a 1-point lead. And the rest is history. My season's done. I'm 1-7. There's really
give me
no
some
way
people.
for me to come back. I mean,
trade me something.
that's the one thing I'm not going to do, to be honest.
Well, you
There's no point. Yeah.
Because I think I have players that teams making runs like might want.
Yeah.
But, I mean, even after the start I had last night, I mean, Texans defense, 3 points. Stroud, 11.5. I mean, I'm going to lose again. If I can get to 3 wins, I'll be souped.
3. I mean,
Because in the
just don't finish last.
And I'm not going to trade my players away because I love playing like season killer too.
Yes.
In these situations, it's actually like kind of underrated and fun in my opinion.
2
Get
games
something out of it.
spread to last.
I'm leaving here with something.
But yeah, I really have nothing to
Leaving
say.
here
I
with
mean,
something.
Stevenson grabbed me 2 touchdowns. Josh Jacobs, I think, had 2 as well.
Yeah, Josh Jacobs went up. You got 25 and 23 from them respectively.
So, whatever. I mean, they tried. They can't say they didn't try. But I lost again, so I'm not going to have much to say, I think, on the fantasy front for the rest of the,
For the rest of the
Well, you'll have
rest
the
of
woes.
season. I mean,
Hopefully, you'll beat someone. You'll have the highs.
Yeah, there has to be there. Yeah.
we'll see.
I had woes too this week.
You got your glazes and scones?
Yeah. Who's you?
Yeah, I'm going to glaze Ramondre Stevenson.
Glaze me.
He's on
Yeah, and
it.
I think that's like
Love-hate
the third
relationship.
time
Yeah.
Dude, I like him so much. Like, if they could just give him
Competent.
the 20 to 25 carries that
Yo,
he
yeah,
should
yeah.
have on a team like that every game,
Right.
he'd be so fantasy relevant. I mean, obviously, like the fumbles the first 4 weeks of
Yeah.
the season didn't help.
Right. Bad coaching.
But dude, when I got Stevenson as my RB2, I was like, damn, this is kind of looking nice.
Souped.
Like, I don't even think my team is bad. Like,
Your team's not
on
bad.
paper, Jacob Stevenson, Tyreek Hill, Higgins and Laporta is nice.
Troy Franklin.
Is that not a bad core?
No, it's not.
Like, they're just playing
But they're
bad.
just they're just
Laporta's
playing
been
bad.
ass.
He's
Higgins,
got bad
inconsistent
weeks.
guys.
Yeah.
Higgins has been banged up. Tyreek Hill hasn't had his quarterback for
Yeah.
6 of the 8 weeks. So here we are. But whatever. How'd you guys do?
I
I know
lost.
how Josh did, but
I lost.
Yeah.
you lost.
Sadly,
lost.
I lost.
Who'd you
yeah.
lose to?
Sorry, George. No, not
Oh.
George. Vito, I think.
No, Vito was Vito. Oh, you got whacked. 157 on your head, right?
Yeah. Hold up. Why can't I go back? I lost to Vito, 157 to 132.
Yeah, that's crazy.
My boys tried. Everyone put up fucking double digits except fucking Scone of the Week, Drake London, asshole. Shout out my Glazer of the Week, Cedric Tillman, 28 points on them.
Wow.
Yeah, you were a
My
believer.
boy really fucking tried.
You were a big believer.
Big believer, and it paid off. I'm happy about that.
Well,
Can't complain about anyone else, to be honest. I mean, Pat Freiermuth, I guess, wasn't on Nationals tight end day, so I can't be mad. I'm pretty sure.
That was Monday, yeah.
The Monday night game.
Yeah, it doesn't count.
It's not on him. I can't be mad at him. To the dynasty front, let me look real quick. I've lost. Perfection. But I shout out Josh Downs. Beast, 22 points. I love him. He's amazing. 4 of 9, 109.
That's my guy. My sweet Pippi.
He's my guy. Yeah. Yep.
Nothing else? What do you got to say, Josh?
Yeah, I mean, I was scared as fuck after the round of the 4:00 games. I was like, wow, this might actually be it. Scone of the week, really not his fault, but also kind of his fault. Jordan Love.
Oh, whoa.
He got hurt, but like, brother, 5 points. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Right.
'Cause I just had back-to-back weeks of like one play, fucking somebody goes down.
Right.
So I was like, oh fuck.
Funny.
I could also give it to Aaron Jones this week. Only 11 points in that Thursday night game. It's always a bad look when you start someone Thursday and they get you like fucking basically double or single-digit points. Yeah, obviously my Glaze of the week has to be CeeDee Lamb. That was
me.
I literally out of nowhere. Thank you, my sweet honey.
17, 146, 2 TDs.
Yeah, you went off.
Not a tight end. Shocking.
Not a tight end. Jake Ferguson, you could also catch the fucking scone, motherfucker. National tight end day. Didn't get the memo. 8 points is nothing.
6 for 8.
Not a national tight end day.
Hey, man, I have to tell you.
Should have had fucking 40.
6 catches with only 23 yards is crazy.
It's insane. They were just
It's
throwing him like
crazy.
he would catch and get whacked behind the line. It's like,
That is so annoying.
thanks. Let's run tight end screens the fucking old game. Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
Glad I won. We'll see what happens this week.
Who you play this week?
I already get 30 down.
Oh, that's right.
Because
Yeah.
Garrett Wilson. So let's hope my team doesn't do the thing they've been doing normally and sell.
Nice.
We'll see.
Good luck.
I forget who I play this week. I need Tony Pollard to play. If Tony Pollard doesn't play, I'm kind of fucked.
You got any sneaky plays this week?
Yeah, Joey fucking Chestnut.
Joey just.
Yeah, Joey Chestnut if he plays.
My sneaky link of the week is
Start Elijah Moore.
T.J. Hawkinson. He's coming back off injury.
Ooh, I wouldn't play him week 1.
Sorry, I have to.
Oh, well, yeah. You don't have to.
I do.
Oh, you do actually, yeah.
I do have to.
Elijah Moore, sneaky play. He got 12 targets last week, 8 catches. The issue is he's probably not getting the targets in the end zone unless he like breaks free on something. But I mean, all the things are there in terms of his player profile and how he's been playing over the couple of years.
Technically, he should get. He's basically gonna go 1 for 1. He's gonna go band for targets.
With what's his name?
Tillman
Yeah,
is more of like a possession guy.
exactly.
He's
Yeah,
more of like an out route guy, outside guy. Because I think Teddy Tillman went 9 of 7, but the week before that he went 12 of 8.
I have a tight end play for
I was
everybody.
gonna say K. Dotton for mine.
If anybody
Dotton,
needs a tight end, go grab Mike Gesicki. Higgins out again.
Yeah,
Last week with him out, 8 targets. He caught 7 of them. I mean, you can't really ask for much more from a tight end, to be honest. So,
literally.
if you need a tight end, that's not a bad play.
Start the Colts wide receivers again. They're ready to go.
Against Minnesota away.
Joe Flacco's back.
Start one of them at least.
I don't know if
Start
I would-
down.
Start one of them, but you have to choose. It's 50-50 coin. Toss.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So I'm starting both of them in Dynasty.
Nice.
To lose.
Kobe Myers, obviously start. He's gonna have a good game. Darnell Mooney, start him if they're playing zone. I don't know how you'll know that until after the game starts, but if they're playing zone, he's
You can look up
a go.
defensive schemes. They're
He's a
probably
go.
playing zone now that Diggs is out.
Oh yeah, I would start him then.
They should be. Well, who are we talking about? Mooney?
Mooney.
No, they're going to be playing man.
A lot of
They don't
people.
look at the QB at all. He's not.
I
gonna
saw
run
in a
it.
lot of leagues, Xavier Legette was picked up a lot.
That's my boy.
Obviously, because Deontay
Deontay's
Johnson
out.
got
They're trying to
traded,
trade Adam.
so people think they'll
He got 14
probably get a
points
lot
last
of
week and
targets.
touchdown.
Well, what's his name? Is Adam Thielen back yet?
No,
No,
I
he's
don't
supposed
think
to get
so.
traded, bro. They're going to trade his ass.
But Legette might be a little decent flex
Legit
play.
might be legit.
Who knows?
I have him in my super flex.
Nice.
Thanks.
He's doubtful, but he's practicing again.
He says IR.
He's. I don't know if he's. I guess he's still on IR, but
Maybe
he
his
practiced. He
practice window was
practiced this
open?
week. Yeah, I think he practiced.
He's 34.
He was out Friday.
Wow.
But he had 2 limited practices Wednesday and Thursday.
That's crazy. You went to
I mean,
Minnesota State.
if he comes back, he's gonna get fucking targeted to shit. Last year was insane with that motherfucker.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Anybody have anything else? I got
Nope.
nothing else for you.
He's pulling 20, 30-point games last year with
Right.
Bryce Hall.
Bryce Hall. Brees Hall is a running back too. Wake up.
Yes, I saw that today. He is a running back too.
Sorry, guys.
Any injuries to talk about outside of Stephon Diggs? That was probably the biggest one on the offensive side of the ball.
Nico Collins comes back.
Nico Collins comes back.
Think of the
Seems
other-
he's
Puka, we don't
coming
know.
back.
His knees hurt, I
Just
guess.
tweaked up again. DK Metcalf's out again.
Metcalf's out.
Metcalf's out.
T. Higgins
We went over
out
Christian Kirk, Thomas.
Ryan Thomas is out.
for 2 to 4 weeks. They said.
Oh shit! I just said he was.
He's
questionable.
officially not out, actually.
Yeah.
What?
It's questionable.
Say questionable.
Oh,
But
what?
I think
No
he's
way.
not going to play.
That's crazy.
But
yeah,
Amari
keep-
Cooper,
keep a
I think,
lookout.
tweaked something. He's
His
questionable.
wrist. He has a wrist injury. Yes.
Yeah.
Which I think he might have hurt in that game.
Kind
That's
of
why he
played
wasn't
shitty
getting
last game, but I don't
the
think he really
ball.
played that much, to be honest.
Remember, remember
that's why.
he threw that pick, and I saw somebody on the ground. I'm pretty sure that was Amari
Yeah,
Cooper.
yeah, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was him.
Might have been.
I don't know what happened, but yeah.
But yeah, if nobody has anybody else.
I got.
Good luck to your favorite teams. Good luck in fantasy. Be an eye out for the Giants. Lock of the week. That's my lock of the week.
Right.
I'll stand on it. I don't care.
Please stand on it, please.
And I, look for him. They might not show up.
But yeah, hope you guys have been enjoying the whistle, enjoying the series. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe.
Sir.
That'd be greatly appreciated.
And ma'ams.
If you caught us on Apple, Amazon, or Spotify, be sure to rate the podcast 5 stars. The whistle is brought to you by Diversity Catalog, which we do another podcast every Wednesday talking about the world, social media, things going on. It's been kind of heavy political talk recently.
Yeah, almost done, go. Almost done.
Almost done. This past weekend, we dressed
Just
up
heating
for
up.
Halloween. It was our Halloween episode, so get over, catch that.
Yes.
Spooky vibes, Halloweeny vibes.
Real fun.
We're currently at 290 subs. We've been stuck right below 300 for about a couple weeks. Have we not?
No.
We got 37 in the
What
last
have you been
28
looking at?
days.
Yeah, only 37 in a month.
That's amazing.
That's pretty good.
Great
yeah.
for us.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I feel like we.
Yeah, long
I
until you
feel
get
like.
fucking 200, we
I feel
whizzed
like.
through
I feel
200.
like. I feel like we were at 280 to 290 for like weeks.
No. We just
We were
hit
at-
290 like today.
We were at 270 like last
right.
week or
What do you mean
something.
stuck here for weeks?
Oh, I don't know. Feels like it's been
literally
taking us a
insane.
long time to get to 3. That's why I'm saying it.
We literally hummed. through
Only got
3.
6 this week. See, I was right.
6 this week. That's one
That's
a day.
pretty good.
Yeah, but I was right. We've been stuck.
No, how is that stuck? That doesn't make any sense. I was gonna say we're gonna be honestly.
Look, it fizzled out. See?
depending who.
Look, I was right.
fizzled
Look,
out.
look,
What
I'm
do you
right.
mean?
5, 2, 4,
Look,
3.
now look,
2,
the peaks
2.
are getting lower though. That's what
I
I'm
hate
saying.
you so much.
Never getting
We might
close.
be talking about politics for a while, depending who wins. Crazy
Yeah.
stuff might go down.
I don't
Yeah,
think
we'll see.
I don't think it matters who wins. We'll be
Yeah, we're
talking
gonna be talking about it
anyway.
regardless.
No, I mean, one side will be calmer. I guess.
Anywho,
But yeah, we do have a 300 subscriber goal. We've been putting that at the end of every video.
Right,
We're going to be
soon.
trying thicket. We're going to try thickening liquids, trying to swallow them,
Disgusting
chew them,
liquids.
drink them. I'm not really sure how it's going to go, but once we get to 300 subs, we'll be recording that special video, so be on the lookout for that as well. Hope everybody has a good week. See you Wednesday for the next episode of Diversity Catalog.
so